How many of you actually believe in the universal law of attraction? Okay, so I didn't for 22 years because I'm a scientist. My background is in clinical research and mortality, so I didn't believe in that law until one day I was studying a law in physics. And you're welcome to look this up. It's called constructive interference. Well, constructive interference. It's a law in physics that is as valid as the law of gravity. What constructive interference says is that if two frequencies of equal wavelength meet, the size of the frequency doubles. That's a fact, which means that you can get energy from conversation. You can get energy from other people. They can also take energy from you. Destructive interference says that if two frequencies of opposite wavelength meet, the size of the wave cancels, right? We say things like, women are more intuitive. You ever heard that? Women are more intuitive? That's not true. Women are more sensitive to frequency. Right? They actually can sense the frequency more aptly than a man. They actually have more brain cells than men. I hate to admit that, but they do. They have more brain cells than the gray matter. That was a clinical study I've been trying to refute for 7 years. Somebody's going to disprove it one day. But so when we understand that frequency is emitted from a human being's body, and that frequency has a lot to do with what we attract and what we repel in the universe. As I was reading about this clinical, this valid law, constructive interference, I stumbled on a clinical study called the Spain Scale of Emotion. SPANE stands for the scale of positive and negative energy. They took 25,000 participants in Germany and they put them inside of something called a Faraday's cage. You know what a Faraday's cage is? It's an area that is devoid of all frequency. There's no microwave, no radio wave, there's no frequency of any kind in there. No EMF, no 5G, nothing. And they measured the frequency that was leaving a human being's body. And they were able to isolate frequency leaving human beings' bodies with such accuracy that they could tell exactly what mood that person was in. Not just that they were angry, but they were in despair, they were jealous, or they were vengeful. They could actually isolate frequencies to that degree. Do you know what the most powerful frequency to leave a human being's body is? Does anybody want to know what the most attractive frequency and the most powerful frequency to leave a human being's body? Anyone want to take a guess? Sex. Sex is not a frequency, that's an act. But we like where your head's at. Okay? Confidence, close. Love is close. This is actually 4 times more powerful than love. Close, joy, authenticity. Who said that? Right there. Have you seen me speak before? Okay, good. That was awesome. It's the frequency of authenticity. It has an amplitude that is so powerful and so attractive that can actually affect the frequency of another human being that you're talking to. Authenticity only happened, and the Spain Scale of Emotion proved this, when your words are truthful and you believe what you're saying. If your words are not truthful or you do not believe what you're saying, you cannot emanate the frequency of authenticity.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
I want my XRP castle. You're on mute, Zerky. You're on mute, Zerker. Welcome to Coffee Time Glitches.
This is a live community chat.
Cheers to the ones.
Cheers
to the ones
your host,
that put in the work.
Moon Party. Hit the like button.
This is
Cheers to the
Uncle
ones.
Coffee. How you guys doing?
Cheers to the ones that bought the ZRK. Cheers to the ones that put in the work. Cheers to all y'all. We love you.
Shout out to the real ones.
The real
Welcome
ones,
to Coffee
man.
Time. Live
That's a good
community
video.
chat. You can join too. We talk crypto. We talk all
Ooh-wee.
kind of stuff. Ooh-wee.
Ooh,
Bagman, thanks for a beautiful show, bro. Thanks for
That was a great show. Thank you.
bringing
That
us
was,
along,
man.
bro.
Thank you guys.
You're always including us, and we appreciate it, bro. It's
we
nice.
could have. We're backstage for 20 minutes, bro. We could have went live, dude, because we're talking some good shit backstage. But
yeah,
Yeah.
we're having a little mic issues.
Are we live now?
we're live.
now,
Okay.
live on Coffee Time.
Good.
Let's
Diamond hands on deck. What's up, pimp?
What's up, players?
As soon as we
Yeah,
jumped on, the market started pumping again.
Ooh,
That's that second hour of crypto church, man. It's kicking in.
Albert. Ooh, run it. Welcome aboard. This is if you're new, you're watching. Thanks for coming on. This is a live community chat. We talk crypto, we talk red pill, and it's one of those shows where you could just join too, and it has a mind of its own. So, welcome to Coffee Time. Good morning, gentlemen.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was good because they said Coach JV was talking about we're moving into the time of authenticity, man. And I think a lot of people that got into crypto underestimate how much growth you do because you're going against the grain, bro. It only strengthens you up. But I think a lot of people underestimate it because they're like, they always think of people's reaction like, man, why aren't these people listening to me, right? Why aren't they? Because those people are fear, you know. You overcame the fear and they're in fear. But a lot of people, when they see the vision themselves, they don't understand the fact that that person's too scared to overcome the fear, right? And that's what it's about, man. Authenticity. Authenticity, like people will talk shit because that frequency that's coming out of your body, they're pissed. If you're fucking happy, they're pissed off, right? And then they start talking shit about you, right? And all this shit, but you're just a so-and-so, man. I don't
They
give
try
a
to
fuck
get
what
you back
think.
down to their level, to their energy level.
Exactly, man. That's
Hey, but that's
Very
crazy.
love
They said
company.
Trump watched it, man.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Trump watched it. Elon watched it. That's super bullish. Gary is gone. Janet is gone. Man, what a time to be alive.
Why,
Yeah, bro,
why
and
did
we're
they
not
pick-
even rich yet.
why
And
did
on
they
top
pick
of all
E?
of that, XRP is now outperforming Bitcoin. Later, glitches.
LEET, you are the fakest motherfucker up in here, boy. You got it right. You'll be
One
authentic
day.
one day, Ellie. One day. I got faith,
like,
bud.
I'll be a real boy one day. It's like Pinocchio. It's hilarious. No, Ellie, you're one of the realest motherfuckers on here, bro.
Yeah, he is.
You know what I mean?
man.
How we doing? We got Diamond Hands on deck. How you doing, brother?
Good. I just wanted to ask, why did they pick ETH on over XRP?
It was China ran. China, they were trying to front run it with China. China owned all the mining equipment. They were getting all the fees. So they were eating off of it. And basically,
That's where. Oh, go ahead.
you see the
Thanks, man.
documentary?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Buster.
And- That's where the story of Vitalik jumping off the couch because he saw what Stefan Thomas was doing with Codius, right? So they try to front run ETH and get it out quick, right? Because ETH is smart contracts, but he got the idea from looking at Codius, right? So all the people invested in XRP, that's why I said from day one, they never scrap Codius because Codius is for derivatives, right? And Ripple's, that's where Ripple breadcrumbs the XRP holders, right? Because people really believe that Ripple set aside Codius because they didn't realize how much money is in cross-border. Bullshit. They knew about cross-border when they fucking arrived on the scene, right? But that's the east side that, it all started on Stefan Thomas. So all the shit, like even in Mickles, I was watching Mickle get attacked by like the Bitcoiner. Just, he was on Spaces the other day. And Bitcoiners are still doing the same old fucking FUD, dude. Like, yeah, and there's a couple guys on there. I'm like, man, you'll never get it, dude. Like,
Plus, they all got in early too. They all got cheap coins.
but that's part of the game. That's like the meme game, right? Tribalism happens, but if I show you a shit ton of money, you're going to be more tribal. Right? So the Bitcoiners are trying to hold on to how it's been, right? There's two people. People want it to stay how it's been, and we're obviously invested in how it's gonna be, right? They don't want it. That's why they just FUD, because they don't see that vision. We already know it's not staying how it is, right? And that's just what it is, man.
But Evernode, but Evernode, we don't need Codius. We got Evernode. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely insane. There's no reason why anyone would ever get rid of Codius at all.
Crypto Hood Rich at Uncle Buster at Blue Crew, Velo or SHX. I say both, but SHX starting to go. I got them both, man. I bought Velo after SHX went almost to 2 pennies. I used some SHX to get a nice bag of Velo, but I like them both, man. Those are the new horses. I like XPR and I like the Metallicas too. Because I'm like different. Like I hear people say, I'll buy this shit till like $50. I'm not buying XRP. Like I'll go put XPR is 001, $1,000 get you $1 million. To me, XPR is 2017 prices of XRP, right? So not saying it's going to be bigger, but XPR is no joke. So, you know, there's a lot of things you could do outside, especially if your bags are packed. If your bags aren't packed, you got to go. You got to go more, you know?
Well, shout out Gilliam. Shout out all the chat, bro. We love you guys. We really appreciate you being here for all the years and all the good stuff. We got Gilliam out of Panama. So we just keep putting these like tacks in the map. There's so many people that there's not so many. So what I mean by this is that there's a diverse amount of people from all over the globe. It's not a centralized idea. Whoever got the message and the download got the download, and we're from all over the world. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Welcome
and
aboard.
They said XRP has outgained Bitcoin for the year, and that was only in 3 weeks. We did that.
That's right. But
Whirlwind will be buying a spaceship.
Haven't even hit all-time highs yet.
That's right, man. We're not even we're a third of the way there. That's crazy, bro.
And yeah, if you check out the USDT chart, that one's popping back up. And that's why the markets were dropping back down, because this chart right here. As this one
Tether
goes down, crypto goes up, and you see it had a little nice green bar there.
And Tether minted 2 billion, right? Yesterday, did they mint like 2 billion? Before it was 1 billion. So get ready.
But that's just a small correction. This, if you look at the previous cycles, there's always 2 big massive corrections for the USDT. This one was 62, this one was 55. Currently, if we drop down to 55 around that level, we still got till around 3% to go. Currently we're right around like 40%, so possibly another 10% to go, 10-20%. And then possible cool off, and then another run. Because this, you see how this one comes back up in the previous cycle. The market's correct, and then once it drops one more time, that's when the final top off for the rest of the markets in the last cycle.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. We got Legendary on deck. Shout out, brother. We got Meme Degenerates. Hint, Shiba is about to pop.
Nice.
I still have my bag of Sheed, man.
Go back to that Diambra. What was that Diambra comment?
I didn't see it. Oh.
Fuck, I'm hungover, but I clocked in and are ready for coffee time.
That's right, man. That's a write-up. If you don't show up, Diambra. Perfect name, Diambra.
Hey, bruh.
Get
Do you
that
guys
coffee.
think that Joe Lewin is a government operative?
He's a
Yeah.
sellout.
Absolutely. He's a China.
They're all sellouts.
He's a treasonous China puppet. Chris, Nodi is all over Mickle, kind of like Hulk with the digital dipshits. LOL.
Yeah, I was listening. I don't really do spaces, man. I came across. I'm all, let me hop in here. I was asking for the mic within 5 minutes. I'm like,
They let you on?
I hit the mic button. No, fuck no, they won't put me on, bro.
That's
But
how met
I just
crypto
started
early.
hitting in the comments. I started going comments, man, and people were liking. But yeah,
But
Raise your
yeah,
hand.
Diamond Hands. When Biden was in, they basically picked China. They let ETH and Bitcoin run. They got their coins cheap early. They also they owned all the mining. They were getting all the fees from that. And yeah, I forgot what else I was gonna say, but basically they picked
yeah.
because they pick ETH and Bitcoin because they can control those blockchains with the mining and the mining power.
Yeah,
Also, at the same time, eat off the fees with everybody using it. That's why they picked it.
exactly, man. I mean, I remember when I got that fucking the Vox, bro. That was the most I ever paid. I think I paid $200-300 in fees for that box. And they know it. You know what I'm saying? It's all purposely done. You're like, dude, you guys are fucking criminals, man.
And they had the original IPO where everybody bought in hella cheap and they got out scotch-free.
It's crazy.
If anything, they got clarity. They got rewarded for that. The markets gave them clarity.
Legendary 3 billion of tether printed in ETH last night. Here comes ETH to the party. Yeah.
XRPL Millennial. Where do you buy XPR? I bought XPR a long time ago on BitTrue, but now the easiest way is get the MetalPay app, which is like a cash app, but it's crypto and cash, but it's full on all your shit, you know. So you could do MetalPay, and then you could send in. They have like 10 coins. You could send some coins. I sent USDC to MetalPay, and then click on XPR. It's sort of tricky because once my USDC was there, I couldn't figure out how to use it. Or you click on XPR. Well, actually, I bought loan. You click on loan, and then when you go through the process, you pay with cash or crypto, then pick crypto, and then you go to your USDC to exchange it out. But you could do that, and then after that, you get the web off wallet, which is a full wallet, and you could stake XPR in the web off, WEBAUTH, web off wallet.
Network, XPR network.
XPR, yeah, and XPR is migrating to the Metal blockchain. So really, what they're doing, to me, is almost like what Ripple's doing, but I think it's going to be outside coins, right? They're going to have the loan token, the DAO for voting, the Metal blockchain, and then XPR is going to be like the gas token, you know? So it's the same build as what Ripple's doing. It's just Ripple, I think Ripple hasn't showed all their cards yet, you know, and who they're working with around.
Yeah, Marvin is cheap.
Marvin already has it. Yeah.
Thank you.
We came in a little late. We appreciate everyone. We're gonna go ahead and drop the baby gates and get this party started. We love you guys.
Baby gate.
Did you guys drop it?
One tit is bigger than the other. Fuck
It
yeah.
reminds me of Baby Ruth.
Crypto Hood Rich, you got a wrench, bro. We love you.
Wrench you up, bro.
We be zerping, haters be chirping. Let's go, fellas. Run it. First day of the 3-day weekend. Run it, bro.
Corey Baker here every week. What up, yo?
Guys should have listened to Uncle Buster. Sit down, buy your zerps, and shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, man.
Moon Rockets, Paul. We got Mule Shoes, Corey M, and Solo. Damn. Yeah, shit's flying.
Hey, Jeremy Johnson had a question. You can hit that link, the app.ftso.au/rap. Jump inside the browser, inside Descent, go to that website, connect Flare, and then you can do it that way.
Yeah. Then you can unwrap.
Then you can unwrap that gift and send it over.
You want?
Oh, unwrap this.
I don't think you want to unwrap the gifts yet, though. The gifts are keep giving, man.
We'll unwrap this one and put it in.
Ooh wee.
Oh, you just rolling out decents like that, huh?
Yep. Well, my other one got chewed up by a mouse or a rat.
That was
Remember?
Gary. They're trying to get your ZERPs out.
Shout out to everyone, bro. Thanks for coming on, guys. 208 watching. This is Coffee Time, live community chat. We talk crypto, we talk shop. I dropped the link in the chat. If you guys want to help join us and talk shop, there's 10 allowed on screen. So right now we have 5, so we're halfway there. Running.
Room for 5 more. Come on.
I grabbed the
Come on
link
in.
from your stream, Baggy. Nobody jumped on it.
Ooh, you sniped it. You sniped that one out. That was on accident.
I was gonna ask her some questions, or the gentleman Chris, but it was for this show, so I just stayed on.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So we got
There's another way right there.
Janet Jellin.
One.
Janet Jellin. Backwards mushroom head fucking dipshit. She's gone.
I'm surprised Gary didn't resign right off the bat. He wants
Well, I
that.
don't know if Yellen bounced now or is she going to do it on the 20th. You know what I mean?
They're collecting every last day of that check, huh?
That's crazy, bro. Can't spend it in prison.
We got
Bishop.
LET, XRP Bishop on deck. What's up, pimp?
What's up,
going on?
glitches?
What's going on? What's going on? I just want to point out something to that authentic, that video you play about, being authentic. And there's this YouTuber influencer I've been watching for a couple of years, and she is a big Bitcoin and a big hater of XRP. And I watched her because she seemed so genuine about what she was saying, and she's been very authentic. She said she would never own XRP, and she said it's a banker's coin. And just recently, this week, she has flipped. So I like to welcome her to the train. She's on the train with us now. She flipped and she said she owns some XRP, and all of a sudden, all her videos are different. They'll talk about XRP, how great XRP is. But just a few years ago, she said we were all stupid. So I said, welcome, Wendy O, Crypto Wendy O. Welcome to the party.
We ain't looking so
Wendy
stupid
O.
now.
Yeah, she was ETH this whole time.
Tell her to
Yeah,
fuck off.
Yeah.
hey, the more the merrier, man.
Hey, when did she drop that? When did she flip?
Oh, this was. She did it as soon as XRP started going up. As I'm like, who doesn't like money? Let's be real. And so she sure enough flipped this week. These last 2 weeks.
Well, bro, she's always played to like both sides of the fence, Wendy O, but she's always like her identity was in and around Ethereum this whole time. So
Roger that.
she's like a hybrid ZERP, But Bishop,
Hey.
The wall. She's hit the wall. Okay.
thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate it. I want to see
man.
more of your beautiful face. Flip your phone sideways.
Oh,
You can't avoid the truth. Eventually,
Jeremy Johnson.
don't smack you.
When you wrap your flare and you delegate it, you have to claim it every month. You're going to get delegation rewards, but then you got to claim it once a month.
Yeah, I think you got like what, 60 days or something to claim it, and then they burn it.
Then they burn it. So if I got burned on that because I went like 7 months. I didn't realize you had to claim it. I thought they're gonna drop another big drop. I was like,
They got the auto claim feature now, though. You can click on. They take a little cut, like a couple flare or flare.
What's a couple like?
It's like
Is it
one
just
or
like
one flare or something like that.
I would do that. But I wouldn't do it for like a couple hundred.
Nah, it's like 1 or 2, if that.
No, that's not bad.
Chris says he
Oh, my
did
bad.
too. No, you're good. Chris says he did too. So yeah. But yeah, is Scepter? I have a question, Bagman. Is Scepter auto claim as well, even though you don't actually get the stuff until you
So
withdraw?
auto claim, yep.
Beautiful. So if you're in Scepter, guys.
If you notice, your S flare should be going up.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So that way you don't miss out. So if you're either in Bifrost getting auto claim or you do the Scepter.
But Scepter right now is charging you. You have to wait until they do they charge a fee now to get in. Sometimes they cut the fee and sometimes they don't. So
hey, I got a question. Has anyone heard from Dual Citizen and his I don't know, his family member that sold all his XRP? I'm curious about that particular person.
Last time I talked to him, the dude sold it.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. It drives me nuts. I used to be a stock guy. I say used to be, I still am. I still sell calls and puts and options and stuff, but you can't. I was telling my son this. You can't look at this market like the stock market. I mean, granted, you used to making 10%. Oh, was unheard of in a year. In the stock, you'd be lucky to make 4 and 5%. So I can see people when he made 50% and he doubled his money rather, and he sold everything. I mean, it just goes to prove exactly how people will do when this thing hits $5. I mean, it's going to hit $2 eventually, and it can get to this all-time high. In fact, I mean, it's already done that. But I can guarantee people will be out at $3. I'm more than convinced. I used to say 5. I believe 3. They'll be out.
Drew Smith, Cliff High a few weeks ago finally stated XRP owners would be fantastically wealthy. Wow, that's, you know what? Because that's like Bitcoin Ben crew. Bitcoin Ben is hella smart motherfucker, and I could never understand how he couldn't see it's XRP. But that's huge for Cliff High to say that.
Yep.
All
That's
those
the
people
remote
need it.
viewing. That's Dick Algier, Cliff High. That's the woo-woo. That's the other faction of the alternative media that went super woo-woo. So he talks about his data sets and all that, and then for him to admit that's a huge deal. You're right, bro. Like that.
Especially like the Bitcoin guys, because most of them, they don't see it, and they have to have an insider guy tell them something for them to finally see it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then we got the cool. What I like is the Randys, like the crazy ass, like the prophets, the Christian. We got Black Queen out of UK. She's all about ZERPs. There's like Manuel Johnson, which is Bo Polony's guy. He's also ZERPs, and he's a prophet. Like, it's crazy, bro. And this prophet comes out of like nowhere. This prophet shit. And remember the bald guy that like predicted the ear injury from Trump shooting? That bald guy went ham on XRP too. What's that?
He predicts XRP too.
There's an astrologer lady too that says the same thing about that we're saying, basically, that everyone else is saying.
Hey, Zerk, you know what else goes boo boo?
What?
Whistling pipes. My whistling pipes go woo woo.
That's why we love you, Nerdy. That's why we love you. Guys, jump on deck. We got 7 on, but we got room for more. Jump on board, guys. I'll drop the link.
Even yesterday, listening to the Mickle thing, I was like, man, they come out with like, oh, well, anyone could just partner with the bank, and I'm like, man, you guys really think like, and then I wanted Mickle to go to like the XRP ledger is a decentralized exchange, because everything they're saying goes against why everything's going to touch the ledger, because once tokenization happens, it's being traded on the XRPL. It ain't going to be side chains and all this bullshit. When they trade major things in the world, it will be on the XRPL. And that's why it's a decentralized exchange.
Buster, Amy wants to know when Cliff High talked about ZERPs.
Based Amy, somebody said it. I didn't see it. But I used to listen to Cliff High in the Red Pill days with Bitcoin Ben. And if he did say it, and if he did say it, that's impressive. Because when I was listening to him, they were not fucking with XRP. But Bitcoin Ben, outside of the fact that he sort of hated on XRP, he's still a smart ass dude, man. I thought Bitcoin Ben he's the smartest stuttering motherfucker I've ever listened to on the Red Pill side. Like, for real. He's smart.
I love people who hate XRP. Hell yeah. Shockwave, we're $2. We're coming, bro. We got to have this spec run to get people FOMOing.
We got to put XLM in line a little bit, man. We need to fire off to like 250.
All Dice chilling on the couch. Hello, sir.
I'm snowed in.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, you're up north. Yep.
We just had a huge storm come in, so I can't do shit. We're all fucking snowed in.
See, that's a hustler. He's upset about the snow instead of magically, mystically swept off your feet because it's the Christmas Coca-Cola Santa Claus narrative and it's snowing. You're like, fuck that. I want to make some money.
Yeah, straight up.
Legendary knows.
But damn, man, I gotta say, the fucking XRP movement, like the swings that it's having now, I'm just like, I'm in a comfortable spot. This is nice. This is sweet.
See, that's your coziness. You don't need the snow. That's the cozy feeling.
XLM and XRP did about 100%. 100% plus each.
XRP did.
Went to a Trump party.
200.
Oh shit!
Oh, what?
Canadian Trump party, bro. That reminds me of like the communist meetings and shit, the Underground Railroad type shit, like fucking Bolshevik revolution. Like it's so crazy, bro. It's like the opposite. It's giving everybody outside the states.
Mine is something even crazier, Zerk.
Yeah.
It's like the Japanese doing fucking rallies for Trump. It's crazy.
There's a legit communist party that's brewing in Canada. Like legit. They legit have meetings and everything.
Well, remember when the China army scare was on the border of Canada and United States? Like, remember that shit was a scare? They're like, the fucking Chinese are lined up ready to kill us. Like
we have
in Canada,
meetings.
yeah.
We have communist meetings all along California, all the way into Canada, all over Canada. The only place that is not happening is in Alberta, but everywhere else is fucking happening. It's wild.
Yeah. See, Lynn knows hot cocoa and a fireplace. Run it, Lynn. Go ahead.
Word.
Dice, is that a stamp?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is just
That's
one
henna,
of the
bro.
watermark things. Yeah.
It's henna.
The water tattoos.
What happened to the love bus, Paul? Where's the love bus at, bro? We can warm that up with our
That's
own.
why he didn't get no
hottie.
sleep last night. That's why he's tired. It's out front.
It's out front. It's still steamy, bro. It's steamy.
It's covered with
From last
snow.
night.
That's what it's.
The Trump party heated up the love bus last
Hell
night, bro.
funny, dude.
Yeah, him and Mrs. Palmer and her 5 daughters.
Hey man,
That's
gotta do
too
what you gotta
funny.
do sometimes.
Lady Palmer and her 5 friends. That's funny.
Yeah, from the November lows, XRP's up about 220% at the $1.63 high, and XLM's at 604% at that 63-cent high from the 9-cent lows early November.
Ooh-wee.
I cannot believe that I'm getting calls for people trying to buy this above $1. I look at them and I laugh and I go, I told you to do this. and I just look at them. I can't even imagine buying XRP now. I can't even imagine.
Bro, I bought some and it was like, dang, you don't even get much from what we were used to getting before.
Exactly. I mean, one XRP, I can't imagine buying. Just put $100 to get 100 XRP. It sounds crazy.
You ain't even getting that. You're getting like 70.
Yeah.
But Bishop, bro, like it's still like the deal of a century because once we go, yeah. Like if people throw
$10
$500 in, that shit'll change their lives, bro. Right now.
But you gotta. I mean, I'm coming from the land. Like I said, I started in 2014. I bought it at a half a cent. So I was dying. I was dying when it hit 75 cents. I was like, should I be buying this?
That's why you're center top of the show, because you're OG, bro. It's OG. It's that OG energy, bro. Like we've been fighting for the little guy as best we can, but at the end of the day, bro, like they can only hear us so much.
And I thank you. I thank you at the biggest party, and I say at the Buster, and I say at the Bags. You guys gave us a voice. There's a lot of us standing out there in the cold, in the wilderness. People slamming the door in our faces. I feel like a salesman. People,
bro, you can warm up in the love bus. That shit's still steamy, bro.
Border House, it actually went 2.5 to 1 ZERP, which is, I've never seen it. Well, maybe all-time highs, maybe in all-time high moments, but I've never seen it go under 3. It was 2.5. It probably is like 2.5 now, if you do the math.
Yeah, well, I was buying XPR at 0009. So yeah.
It's funny because XRP hit $1.63 and XLM went up to like 63 too. 62.
There's my fucking favorite kangaroo, Jack.
Hey, also, real
Hungry
quick,
Jack.
we got a message
G'day,
from
Dirty.
Hold on.
Dirty, how are you, brother?
Fruition Productions just sent this to show me, to tell you guys. She said, Steven showed it to his lawyer, who was Trump's lawyer last week, and said, you really need to watch this and get it to the right channels. Clayton cannot be in power again. And it worked. His lawyer came back and said, holy crap, had no idea. I'll get it to the right people and the right channels, and we will take care of Clayton.
Oh,
Ooh,
damn.
wee.
So shit's going
Ooh,
down.
wee.
Okay. Bro, like, if there's some fucking, like, Trump change regarding this shit, you know what I mean? Because you got three narratives. You got the, they're getting exposed. They're being chosen as nominees because they're getting exposed. Like, that kind of thing. You got that MAGA narrative.
Yeah.
Then you got the black pill narrative, which, like, Trump's part of it. You know what I mean? And he wants these, like, deep state, like, swamp clowns to run the ETH in the future. And then you got the third one where it could be all correct. Like, it's meaning they don't even know. It's like, it's the simple Occam's razor. Simplest answer is the correct answer, most likely, which is, I mean, it could be, like, I'm not trying to, like, flip flop as because we said all kinds of shit. I've said all kinds of shit on the show. I flip flop from red to pill to fucking clear to purple to fuck. I don't give a fuck. We just talk.
You just want the truth.
I just want the fucking truth. But dude, if it's that simple that, like, Trump really doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and there's going to be some change activated by the dispersion of this documentary, let's go. Maybe that means, because that means our kids' kids are going into a better life.
Yeah,
That's why I don't get why was everybody ignoring the fact that Trump said that American coins and we need to get the Chinese coins out of here. Everybody was happy for Bitcoin, but Bitcoin ties into China just like ETH.
Yeah, but the MAGA public, bro, the MAGA public thinks that the corn is American. That's what
I'm saying. They didn't see that when he said that. They all cheered because they were like, yeah, Bitcoin's American.
But America has enough pockets, deep enough pockets to make it American.
What they claim, they don't even know who created it.
You know, if they wanted to, though. I'm saying America could take over China on Bitcoin.
Isn't Bitcoin's American, since David Schwartz worked on it, but just China is mining more of it.
Is mining, exactly. But America could set up some massive mining facilities and take it over, or just, I don't know.
But the whole 51% attack still throws a security issue up in the air for Bitcoin.
It does.
Well, we got whoa, Lemmy, shout out. And I'm not dismissing that fact either, Lemmy, for sure. It is one of those things where there's some clowny shit that's happened over the last 4 years, and T-Dog's hands are bloody from it, for sure. So he's controlled opposition. Like, it's crazy, bro. Crazy. Like, we don't know shit yet. The movie, the climax hasn't even happened yet. And we said a bunch of bonkers clown shit already. You know, we haven't even seen the shit come to a head, bro. Wait till we're fucking $50. You know what I mean? Like, and then the actual whatever the fuck's gonna happen happens. The tether crash. We don't know, bro. Are they gonna keep Bitcoin? Or are they gonna keep Ether? I mean, I read some shit about Treasury being appointed. Trump just appointed somebody, but I don't even know who it was, though. So, well, who is that now? Who is Trump's Treasury appointee right now? You guys know?
I think I heard he's on the good side. He's for crypto.
Okay, so it's someone that's not Jamie Dimon, because I remember the RFK video before RFK capitulated, and
it's Scott Besnett. He's you guys want to watch the interview that he had? It was pretty nice.
Hell yeah, run it, bro. Please.
While you get that ready, Tim Shea, 777.
Oh damn, rocket ship. Tim.
Liz Taylor, $20 bomb.
Oh damn, Liz. Taylor, Liz, thank you.
Go ahead,
Ellie.
What are you saying, Ellie?
I was just gonna say this interview is from 2023.
And this is the new Treasury pick.
Yeah, I think that's him. Yep, he's a good guy.
Yeah, that's him.
No volume, Bagman. Shout out to the chat. Thanks for coming in, guys. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah. Can I read something real quick while Becky gets that?
You're fucking read something. Your face is a read something.
Run it.
Yeah, run
Run
it. Run it.
I've been excited about the president's embrace of
Turn it up.
crypto, and I think it fits very well with the Republican Party. Crypto is about freedom, and the crypto economy is here to stay. The Democrats are running from it because they're trying to wash off the stench of Sam Bankman-Fried and his family's donations to the Democratic Party. So they're willing to take down the whole industry because of bad behavior on their part, bad behavior one actor, and I think that everything's on the table with Bitcoin. And to me, one of the most exciting things about Bitcoin is for a generation of investors who maybe post the great financial crisis have been looking for investment opportunities, or maybe they'd soured on markets. Crypto is bringing in young people. It's bringing in the people who haven't participated in markets, and having a market culture in the U.S. and people believing that markets work for them is a centerpiece of capitalism.
Damn, he said all the hot words though, all the suspicious. Bitcoin's
Right.
for freedom, like it's crypto
out.
is for freedom, and Bitcoin, and he enunciated it like super perfect. Bitcoin, like, so if they crash Bitcoin, are they gonna?
No,
do
here I
they-
got your
like,
answer.
what are
I
they
have your
doing,
answer.
bro? Like,
I have
what
your
the
answer right here.
fuck? Yeah,
All right, you guys ready?
he's gonna usher in XRP all day, because I hear Bitcoin and freedom in one sentence. I actually hear XRP.
Me too.
That's
Okay.
what I hear.
Here I go. The relationship
me.
between Tether and Bitcoin and the United States Treasuries debt reveals a complex financial strategy that goes far beyond a simple digital currency trading. At its core, this ecosystem functions as a sophisticated monetary tool designed to provide alternative liquidity and financial engineering for the United States government. Tether operates as a critical intermediary, creating a unique mechanism where Bitcoin's price movement directly correlates with the token issuance. When Bitcoin experiences a price appreciation, Tether increases its token supply, generating a self-reinforcing cycle of market expansion and liquidity creation. This dynamic allows for artificial market depth and provides a novel approach to monetary management outside of traditional banking systems. The strategic importance of this ecosystem becomes clear through Tether's massive United States Treasury holding, which has grown from 28 billion to 97.6 billion in 2024. Massive. This massive investment makes Tether the 18th largest United States Treasury holder globally, ranking ahead of the entire countries like Germany and Australia. Of its substantial Treasury investment, approximately 84.5 billion is held in short-term United States Treasury bills, with an additional 12.5 billion in overnight reverse repurchase agreements. Tether now maintains a total reserve of 118.4 billion, which exceeds its liabilities by 5.3 billion. Notably, Tether has positioned itself as a strategic financial player, with its treasury investment generating 5.2 billion in profits during the first half of 2024. The company has projected potential to become the top purchaser of a 3-month treasury bill in the coming year, further solidifying its role in the United States government debt system ecosystem. This growth creates a cyclical relationship between Bitcoin, where the cryptocurrency price surges, attracts more Tether purchases, and conversely, more Tether purchases drives the Bitcoin value higher. The underlying mechanism suggests that a potential government-sponsored strategy to support United States deficit spending and create a new financial liquidity channel. Wall Street benefits from this arrangement by generating fees and creating depth in the digital asset market. Interestingly, the cryptocurrency ecosystem may serve as a non-inflationary liquid mechanism that protects the United States dollar by diverting potential inflationary pressures. Bitcoin's fundamental value reveals significant limitations. It lacks intrinsic value as a commodity and cannot be used in physical goods production. It provides no security characteristics like dividends or liquidation preferences. The utility is further questioned by its extreme low circulation. with only 12% of users in El Salvador actually using it for transactional currency. Unlike historical monetary commodities such as salt or gold, Bitcoin fails to provide any personal compensation value of its velocity approaches zero. Bitcoin might be carefully managed financial tool within the existing economic system designed to support government financial strategies rather than being a fully revolutionary alternative currency. The cryptocurrency value appears to be more dependent on the United States' legacy financial system, as prominence might not to care to admit. Ultimately, this financial ecosystem reveals a nuanced approach to monetary strategy in the digital age, where cryptocurrency becomes a calculated instrument of financial engineering rather than purely decentralized alternative to traditional currencies.
Bro, I thought you never stopped reading. I love you, Nerdy, but sheesh.
Oh yeah,
bro. So in a nutshell, the footnote is that Bitcoin's propped up by Tether.
It's a strategic system, basically. To it's like we have $1 trillion worth of debt that's accumulating monthly, right? So within that monthly increase, we have to prevent the economy from collapsing. So that's why you see Bitcoin's price hitting 100 grand, but it's not hitting 100 grand. But you see more Tether being printed. So more Tether is being printed, but it's basically keeping the price of Bitcoin up. And while keeping the price of Bitcoin up, it restores confidence in the economy, thinking that the economy is doing well. But in reality, the price of Bitcoin is basically reflecting of how diminishing our economy is actually facing, right? Like our economy is collapsing. That's why everything's going up.
Amen.
So that brings me back into what Chris was talking about, doing the Treasury documentary. Well, the Federal Reserve documentary. Well, within that, you have Judy Sheldon's proposal of the Trust Treasury bond. Well, the Trust Treasury bond is what takes treasuries and T-bills and makes them be able to be convertible, so you can actually redeem them for gold and silver. That changes everything.
And that's a good future. That's not the ETH.
Yeah, and that correlates.
Yeah,
that correlates with Basel III requirements, requiring for more higher liquidity requirements, which means that private sector, the commercial sector of banking, they're going to see a hit of gains because they can no longer put that many loans because of the liquidity requirements for Basel III. But at the same time, this opens the door for like more open banking. That's why open banking is a thing, SDG 3 or something like that. But that's why PSD 3 is open banking, and open banking is like the new branch of banking that we're going to have, because open banking has those Basel III requirements within it.
Here's the chart.
Buster, can you pull up Anthony Williams' comment?
Yeah. Give me a sec. I want to touch on this one real quick. Hold on. Go to this one. Scott Bensett is a George Soros affiliate. Kind of nervous about that pick. Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's all these nominees that have super fucking deep state ties. That scares the fuck out of me at this point.
They all do. As long as they're for crypto, they can be associated with all these monsters. But as long as crypto goes up, I don't give a shit.
At the same time,
right?
That's what matters.
It doesn't bug me, but because at the same time, is there even 10 people that are clean in the government?
Nope.
They're all
tied in, right?
Probably not.
Right.
Exactly.
Everyone's tied in. So get over like golden picks. There's golden picks that are fucking corrupt as fuck that we think are golden. And vice versa. People
they got the money.
Yeah.
We're with
Bishop.
them. I'm with them.
Bishop, you got the floor. Anthony Williams, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out what he's pointing out, and that is a fact. And that's the one thing that alarms me, is that, you can't even, like you said early in the other show, we can't even make deals in China, but yet we keep selling things to China, our land, our treasury bill. It is absolutely mind-blowing to me that I don't know. It's just is it just pure hubris? Do we think we're going to outsmart the Chinese, so we're trying to make money off of them, and we can just decide to yank it all back when we're ready? I just don't know where we're going with allowing them to buy America when we can't even buy China.
I agree. Well, we kind of do technically. They're at the mercy of us as well. Look at all the product we buy from China. If we really your sanctions, we actually charge 200% import tax on everything.
They're all working together.
China. We literally are controlling their economy, and so is Europe. Europe is another big buyer of China, and you're starting to see other countries starting to open up their land to actually build, canals to cut through and circumnavigate the Panama Canal, even to help China and push it forward, and actually merge countries together. Domestic products that they're moving cost a lot of money. So if they could save a lot of money, they're actually looking at countries doing that. So, we're seeing a major shift all around the world of collaboration of countries coming together. China just found a huge nugget of gold, like a huge deposit of gold. All of a sudden, we're hearing about this, just talking about in the last really like 24 hours. Major.
So you just made me rethink this in the sense that maybe we're moving into a world economy, and this is just growing pains. And we think it's something nefarious when it's something that probably needs to move forward for the entire mankind to move forward.
That's exactly what's happening. That's 100% exactly what's happening.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, we're moving into a global 24-hour market where you're going to be trading with someone in a village. So someone in a village will be able to sell their product to you and across the country, and what that does is that it takes away. So right now there's a monopoly with Amazon. You make an account with Amazon, you create a store with Amazon, and you sell your products on Amazon. Amazon studies your analytics, and then they come out with their Amazon Basic product, which is a counter to your product, and they take away all your ad revenue, and they take away all your revenue, and then they put you out of business. So what Amazon does essentially is basically to steals people's ideas, right? So what all this stuff does, us creating a level playing field, is that now a person, for example, like Louis Vuitton and all these people, they copied textiles from African tribal countries, right? Like little villages. They literally copied their clothing and created a luxury brand out of it. Well, that goes away when you're able to do business directly. So now that person will be able to do business directly to people. So that person in that village could now create a website that sells these materials directly to the consumer, directly. So that's what the whole level playing is. And the whole level playing is about open banking and being able to not be so reliant on banks. And that's what the NTT data series was about, that open banking is inevitable. And the open banking only happens after the collapse. So all of this cyber attack, collapse, us moving into a more sound system where you don't have to worry about any kind of requirements and whatever, it's been planned forever. But this is all literally legit happening.
Two things. Titan.
Well, nerdy. If Amazon is doing that to people, we need to cut down all the trees in Amazon for sure.
That way, we have a clear line of sight to the village that we're going to be dealing with. Titan. People need to be able to handle 15K moves and not let them be bothered by it. Amen. That's a testament to what Buster's talking about. You're going to see more fucking money than you can imagine. And you're going to sell off like a dipshit. Don't do it. Another thing, not to be disrespectful at all, but I got to sound Nazi you, Bishop. I'm the sound Nazi. You got to go to your settings and then make sure you're using the right mic. So you hear us through your earbuds, but your mic is your room mic. Something's going on. Monkey Business pointed on that.
A little bit.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead, guys.
We have three catalysts that haven't even happened yet in this whole journey on this bull market. We have nothing as far as regulations that have actually been put in front of us right now. We have something on the floor, the FIT 21 bill, but we also don't have any real connections with countries actually saying they're going to use this technology in 2025. All the countries haven't completely got on board. We have just the BRICS really tokenizing gold, but I believe this is really going to change in 2025. I think literally the minute 2025 enters, we're going to have country after country after country coming online and tokenizing. I think it's just going to be a real quick catalyst, and it could be a geopolitical event that could set it off, but we're only 2 months away from really a major change.
Many things are already tokenized. They're waiting to flip the switch.
Yep.
Flip the
switch. Real quick, and I'll shut up for the rest of the show. Implementation of MX ISO is March 10th for United States in particular is March 10th, 2025, and then Basel III recommendation or requirements, which United States is the only country that hasn't adopted yet, is July 1st, 2028. So those are the only 2 dates that you need to be focused on because, yeah, American runs the world. But yeah, that's it.
Didn't you Nerdy?
Don't shut up for the rest of the show, bro. We need you, Nerdy.
Australia's already on MX. Didn't you say, Nerdy? September.
Cuss jar.
Oh, excuse me, Gabriel. Excuse me.
Man. Yeah, Ed dropped a picture the other day of his ribs, man. They look fire, bro. Yeah.
Ed's a sweetie too. I love Ed, bro. Modelo's on deck, bro, all day. I'll buy fucking Modelo for you, bro. The company, or at least one of their brewing factories. Run it. Always on deck for the rest of our lives.
Wonder what crypto is going to be on the holdings of the new Nostro Vostro accounts. I mean, if they're going to have to hold 10% gold or 10% of a combined basket of assets, it's
there won't be no need for Nostro Vostro accounts. There won't be no need. The only reason to have a Nostro Vostro is to have some money in that country. Now, when you're dealing fucking through blockchain, you'll be sending dollars through. There's no need for those accounts.
Well, those will be basically liquidity pools that I'm referring to. I'm wondering what will be I'm speculating here. I just am excited that it's going to be one of the utility assets that we own is going to be the main contributor to that. That's what I'm alluding to.
Yeah, it should be
is it going to be? Is it going to be XRP? Look at how much progress we saw with XLM for Reason. We had an amazing explosion of XLM. Obviously, somebody knows something here.
There needs to be a bridge currency. An XRP ledger is also an exchange. Tell him, Bagman. Tell him.
What do y'all think about lowering the reserve on wallet? Yeah,
I think it depends on what you believe Ripple wants. I don't believe Ripple wants a shit ton of wallets open. So I could see them. Let's say XRP goes to a high price and it's $500 to open a wallet. You're going to be a accredited investor without anyone calling you an accredited investor if you already own a wallet, right?
Right.
But I don't know if Ripple wants to lower it to have. I mean, do they want 1 billion wallets open? I doubt it. When a bank, the banks are going to be. That's why I say the banks are going to be like the exchanges. They're going to open one big ass wallet or 2 or 3 for the bank, and everyone's going to run under tag numbers because they don't. I don't believe they want a bunch of wallets on the network.
Is it for the people argument? And Ari touched on that too. She's like, no, it is for the people. See? And I'm like, nah, I agree with you. I think it's not for the people, bro. I think they're going to keep. And I used to talk about the reserve dropping once the transactions like get bigger and bigger, like they're just but it's not for the people, bro. I don't think it is.
Yeah, and that would go into, because BitBoy, I got to give BitBoy credit because he said something. I don't watch BitBoy, but I just happened to watch a 10-minute video. But that would be how XLM is retail and XRP is enterprise, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even the tether thing, like, yeah, I think BitBoy made this comment. Tether is going to roll with China, right? Tether, we think, oh, Tether's going to collapse and Bitcoin, blah, blah. No, China's going to support Tether.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have USDC, right? Which could be the retail. And then you got RLUSD, and XRP is the intermediary, And it makes sense. And I never heard anyone say that, but I was like, oh yeah, China ain't going to let fucking Tether fall. And we could write Tether out of our laws, but that doesn't mean it goes away. It's not going away.
Right.
That's how it's going to be.
We can have RLUSD here in the United States. USDC is our tokenized treasury holdings instead of BTC, because we know that's not really worth doing long term and fee wise. Save a ton of money if we just paid out all the government agencies that we pay out every month in those holdings that we have of XLM, XRP. It would save so much money to the United States government just alone in money. I mean, I don't see why that can't be a viable option. It would just make perfect sense. USDT. China can have that. Great. Let them tokenize USDT and back it up with gold that they got in their holdings that they got, and let's let them use that currency. And whatever the world assesses that value of it being when everything shakes out, then they could use that. But for now, I think it would be a best viable option for RLUSD, USDC for the Fed to use. And I see that.
Whatever's on the ledger, they'll need that.
Yeah, in order for them to shut down the wallets, they would have to vote and change the code because it's open source, so anybody could pop up the code and just generate their own wallet.
Is this better?
Oh, that's much better, bro.
Roger that.
He's got the wired mic in.
Yeah, I had to go wired. But this is a good point. I love the fact that we're talking about this wallet thing. And who was it? Habit himself. He said he opens accounts for his kids. My children, all 4 of my kids have had accounts for years. And just when I realized that, I'm starting to realize that I've said this before, that we could sell these wallets. After a while, we will have a commodity that no one else will have as this XRP goes higher. So, buy those wallets while you can and hold on to them because they're going to become valuable themselves.
I said that to someone on the phone, man. You're going to be able to sell I'm not closing them out. I'll be going back, getting that 10 reserve one day or selling that wallet off,
What do you get now? What is it? You burn a wallet, you get 5 back? Or is it
half
back? 5, I think.
5.
Yeah.
So you're burning 5 ZRPs when you open a new wallet. I got to open this bitch for this motherfucker's $1,000 a pop. I got a little decent here. I'm going to get butt fucked with that fucking reserve burn. Yeah. Run it. Thanks for coming on. Cheers to everybody. We're an hour in. We usually go about 2 hours. Cheers. Join the chat.
Yeah, they can drop the reserve as price goes up. They can adjust the reserve, and also you can just pop up your own wallet. It's an open source, so you can just generate the code on your own and generate your own wallets. They would have to go in and vote and change the code for that to happen, for them to stop people from popping up addresses and wallets.
All they got to do is just leave everything alone. All they got to do is leave it alone. As XRP gets to $5, $100, nobody's going to open up a $1,000 wallet. Nobody's going to do that.
That's right.
Hopefully they'll make it an addendum.
Well, it'll be like 0.1 XRP to open up a wallet at that point.
Right.
But
I was going to say fractionalize it. Yeah.
But do you think that they want? But Bags, like in the future, do you think they want to promote wallets, or do you think they want you
to custody them in banks?
Yeah.
Well, either way, to do that, they would have to vote and change the code, is all I'm saying, for that to happen.
And why vote? Why bother? If the banks start buying all these XRPs, then they become the voters. So why would they do it?
That makes sense.
But the source is open source, so you could just get the code yourself and generate whatever you want.
Right.
But you'd have to pay the reserve, right?
Don't sleep on Hedera.
Yeah.
HBAR. You need HBAR. It's not a blockchain. It's something
All
else.
the utilities are running.
That's right.
Even VeChain has gone up.
Utility coins are going to be memeing in 2025, folks. Get ready. What happens when we meme? Then it's going to be, I should have bought that.
I didn't have any money.
Or what happens if that catalyst comes in and the crash comes in and that stuff don't come back online once we come back up?
Yo, the clown shit's over, bro. Yeah. Because with the catalyst, I believe there'll be legislation, there'll be regs. And Nerdy's been talking about this for days. We've all kind of talked about it in our own way. But the regs will stop the clown coins from coming back online if and when that catalyst smacks us in the face.
But they don't want them offline because the clown coins are hiding the real value. You know what I'm saying? And that's why
they're hiding the public digging into utility too.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah. And that's, when you hear people be like, man, he wasn't even in crypto and he's talking about Doge and Chi and NFTs. And then I've been saying the word XRP for 5 years to these people, but Doge got him in. You're like, fucking wow. And that's the PSYOP.
Hey, but Buster, they could keep the reserve to keep people out. They keep it at such a high price. All they have to do is do what the centralized exchanges do, and just have the banks offer a single address and it just all
Tag
what you call it?
number.
Yeah, tags.
Tag number.
Right.
Exactly.
True.
And
Yeah.
and that's why they're not gonna, like, to me, crypto's not gonna be like, oh, you have to be this, you have to be 10 million. No, you have to have enough ZERPs to open your own account if you want to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's $10,000. Oh, well, that's what it costs. But they're not blacklisting you to say, oh, you can't invest with us because you're not worth 10 million, right?
I'll just go to Ripple custody, get a wallet.
Well, maybe Bobby T's got a point. We have opportunities up until 2030. So we say, let's say Catalyst happens 2025. Shit crashes, but the memes don't go away because they need the distraction for the fucking sheep. And so we have sheep distraction all the way up until maybe we're hella early on the justice of ETHgate. Does that make sense?
Well, Bitcoin's the biggest meme of them all.
I know, right? Real quick.
Can I just say how they're going to get XRP back? They're going to, on the exchanges, we're going to see XRP trading temporarily suspended. You'll be only able to sell. People will panic and say, oh, shoot, I better sell it while I can. And that's how they get it back.
It won't be available, bro. Like they just don't. We can't even do it now, bro. They're already closing off. What's gone now? KuCoin's gone from Americans.
KuCoin.
Binance is fucking
Yeah.
gone. OG Binance is you.
Mexi.
Binance US. Mexi. They're all gone, bro.
Binance
Like,
US sucks too. There's not even that much liquidity on there. You get shitty trades.
They're gonna squeeze us out like a butthole. A butthole's that's cutting a turd off. That's it. You get dessert, bro. Yeah.
Pinch
Good
it,
shit, bro. That's a good.
Pinch it.
I went a little early, Paul. I
That's
went
finger.
like 56 or 57. I wish I'd have waited, but yeah, man, I'll float a bag back and forth, dude. And you just need your ratio. And go 2 points over your ratio, it's 40%. Boom.
There is a proposal for leasing wallets. It's an amendment.
Whoa, Lemmy with the bit true.
What's she saying? What'd you say,
I'm
Steph?
sorry, go ahead, Steph.
Leasing wallets?
Yeah, they've got a proposal. Chris, he was the one from BPM. He wrote an amendment about a month ago to where we could lease wallets out.
Yes.
Lease what?
Crazy.
Lease the node?
Lease wallets.
Wallet.
Wallet out.
I didn't understand
lease your wallet. Okay.
I didn't understand it about a month ago, but now that the price is going up, it's starting to make sense.
And that's exactly the answer. They ain't lowering the shit. That's basically the answer. If they're already working on something like that, they're probably not going to lower it.
Legendary.
Salute legendary.
It's all going to be about what's going to cost to do payments and transactions for everybody. If we have 1 million drops per XRP and it's 2 drops to do a transaction right now, if they lower the amount of the holdings, I don't know what's going to change per drop. Maybe it's going to drop. 1 drop's going to actually do a transaction. We're literally going to be able to do all of our transactions right through the ledger. So it's going to cost us still pennies, but we could do somebody else's transactions for $2 if we wanted to, times 1 million drops for every XRP that we own. So I knew a long time ago I wasn't going to sell all my XRP because this is going to be, the future of making profit, money. And this is, eventually you could even fractionalize, lend that out like a Visa, a whole batch of Visa cards when they're actually done. You do it at the end of the night. It could be tens of thousands of transactions, but it's all done on that one batched file. So really that could be on 1 drop of XRP. You charged, 30 cents for this transaction, $1.25 for this one, $14 for this one, $18 for this one. You get what I'm saying? It adds
XRP is
up.
the real store of value.
And then you get, as liquidity pool providers of 9 of us here right now and all this XRP at, the $14,000 that was just done on that batch file, what do we get? What's our percentage fractionalized? This is what I think the future is going to bring, and how being liquidity providers of certain utility tokens is going to be at the next level. So that's what I'm the most excited about right now.
Steph, how would they implement
There's 10
it,
of us,
Steph?
Alan. There's 10 of us.
Oh yeah, there's 10 of us. How would they implement it, Steph? Did they talk about like a smart contract? Sorry, go ahead.
It's an amendment that would have to be voted on, but it's starting to make more sense. It did not make sense to me a month ago, but actually listening to you all is helping me put the pieces together. You know, and I was the other day, I was like, man, I need to clean up all these wallets that I've got 10, 0, 20, 20. Those things are I'm thinking, shit, maybe I just want to leave them there and then maybe be able to rent them out down the line since I only paid 10 cents or 30 cents, you know, whereas somebody else might want that wallet. And I'm like, okay, I'll lease you this wallet for, you know, $100. That's still 100 profit on me. I don't know.
Right.
That's starting to make sense.
Your audio is hella fucked up, Steph.
It
We
all
can barely hear you.
Can anybody else hear me? Or just Server?
Cash
We
in
can
some
make
of them
out.
ADA gains and pick up a mic.
I was getting ready to say
Yeah, get a mic, Steph. But no, what I was asking.
Y'all did it in the
Steph,
bear market.
So after they, let's say they vote on this like wallet rental, how would they implement it? Would it be like a executable smart contract? It'd be like an NFT. It would just be like get the NFT, do a trust line, and then you're locked in for that money.
Yeah, I wonder how it works with like the private keys and stuff too.
You don't give those up, so I'm sure you'll probably they have to work up some intermediary way of transferring from them to you, and you custody the wallet, and then they have access to it. So I can imagine it will be a layer that has to be created.
That's probably going to be how they're going to circumnavigate the clawbacks. If you standard custody your, let's just throw a name out there and not tell anybody to use them or whatever. You standard custody your assets. Your clawback is built into, you know, the holdings, and you won't have to be a part of that. You know, if you hold it yourself in the future, your assets moving forward may have to have that implementation of a clawback to, you know, be able to move it out throughout the networks. You know, that's one thing that I haven't seen a lot of movement on, and I was going to ask. She got off just at the wrong time. I was going to ask her about midnight moving forward. Is that something that ADA is starting to work with the clawbacks, and in the integration that they're trying to do with XRP? Is that something that they're working on? Because we know that the banks, the only way they're going to get on board, the only way that this moving forward is to have that implementation, but nobody's talking about it. You know what I mean?
That's if Charles doesn't go to prison, bro, for ETHgate. So.
Hey, I wanted to speak really quick on the AMMs. Right now, it's really not profitable to jump into the AMMs until the prices are stable. Because while prices are jumping up, especially like XRP, you're going to lose that value into that other paired asset.
Impermanent loss, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Right, impermanent.
So while the bull market is on, it's really not
Hold your back.
profitable to be into the AMMs right now.
What if you're already in it? Take it out.
I mean, it's up to you. You
It's
can
up to
take it
you.
out.
I took it out.
You're gonna lose a percentage of whatever went up at the time. Because each
Just
time
about it like
each time it goes up a penny, that value is getting converted into that other coin to balance out the pool. So every time an XRP goes up, a little piece of it is getting took out into the other coin to balance out the pool.
Banks has got a good point. The night of the election is when I closed all of my AMMs because I could see it happening as we were going on. So yeah, I closed mine at the 5th. I closed everything I had out the 5th.
Kevin, y'all bougie now about sound because XRP went up. I've always been the sound Nazi. I don't know about you, bro.
Can you hear me now?
Get a mic, Kev. Hey, join the show. Go ahead.
Yes, we can hear you.
Been the sound Nazi for 4 years. He's been running this show.
Mine is my browser.
Everybody here that's been here for years get a damn mic. I got me a mic during the bear market when I didn't want to cash out any freaking XRP. I cashed some damn XRP out to get this mic and this nice little setup that I got, just so I could sound good for everybody listening.
he brought me a mic.
Steph is
How come
Buster. I was like, here, motherfucker. Let's do it.
Hey, how come Crypto Navigator just sounded like some Rick Ross lyrics?
Oh shit!
Cash me, my crypto and got me a mic. Huh? Back music.
That's a compliment. That's a compliment, Navigator.
I've been using XRP all throughout my whole entire cycle because every time I get cash, it's just all into crypto. So I don't have cash. So
That's exactly
in order to do something, I have to spend my crypto. So I've been using XRP throughout this whole entire time.
Me too.
Somebody asked about SHX and VeChain. Is there any news on that? I can tell you, for me, VeChain was the last thing for me to move, and all of a sudden it went up 50% in the last 2 days.
been holding it for 4 years myself.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew it was gonna do
So
something.
me too.
I never sold any of it. I literally was tempted to sell some because I knew everything was going to pull back. I even told a friend of mine last night, I said, man, I feel it in my bones. Everything is going to pull back. I should just take 10% off the top. I didn't do it because I think it's, in my opinion, cashing out way too early. If you got to take some off the table just to feel like you've been vindicated, I totally understand.
Or if you need to
showing your family your portfolio, I'm sure most of you have this week.
Nope.
Is vindication a lot for most of you, you know? The smart
Hell
person,
nah.
and most of us here, I bet you most of us here haven't sold hardly any. Some probably did.
None.
And myself, I did sell $500 worth, only because I got a speeding ticket, had to pay that, and a couple other things. Just shit happens, you know. This the way it is.
No one knows what I have. All they know is that I'm in it. They have no idea. And I swear, when it happens, I already have plans. I have a decoy house plan. I have a decoy car plan.
There you go.
And they will not know for years. I told my son. My son is the only one that knows. I said, if a guy shows up to your house with a check in his hand, a lawyer, and he has you sign some papers, don't talk to me about it. Just make like you don't know where it came from. Because that's how I'm helping people. I'm just gonna. They will never freaking know.
The left hand doesn't talk to the right hand.
Nope.
Hey, also some of those other coins too that we had already had their first initial pop, like the Velos and the SHXs. They already ran like what 5,000-10,000%.
I gotta give a shout out. Hold on. Shockwave. You guys don't know the original OG XRP army. He was Chorus X. Remember the Chorus X faucet in the early days?
Oh yeah,
Fire, bro. Shockwave. He went from Course X to Shockwave. That's who Shockwave is. Shout out to you, bro. You gave me a lot of hope in the early days.
Shout out
with your faucet.
Hey, shout out Shockwave. He dropped me some nuggets too on some AI shit. Shout out,
bro.
Shockwave.
Yeah, shout out to
you
Cortex
would
for
not
having
believe
the
how much.
The very first XRP faucet way before Xmagnetic.
Way
Xmagnetic
before all that
copied your
shit.
And we all know that Xmagnetic copied your shit.
Let me read that. You would not believe how much XRP was sold to keep this app going. He put out blood, sweat, and tears to keep Course X going. Shout out Shockwave.
Roger up. Yep.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. StreamYard's not free. It costs money to run these shows that everybody's watching right here. So I know.
Wrench them up.
Shout out to you, Buster. Shout out to you,
raised the rent.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I can't believe it.
1080p. It's more money. Yeah, absolutely. So
Shockwave.
No, they raised the prices recently on them too.
We owe
back
crazy. We owe Blue Wrench back dues to Shockwave, bro. Like we're gonna, you're getting the first fucking cut of the brisket that Buster makes at the move party.
Hey,
bro.
Shockwave was
needs a
giving
rent.
people.
Get the first tester.
Shockwave was giving people free crypto, free tokens. All you had to do was be part of the app, tap it once, and you get some coins. He was doing that before any Telegram, before any Discord, before any whatever came out with anybody. It was him. He was doing it first. I fucking recognize that shit 100%. So shout out to CX1 for that one.
Yep. We're about 1:18 into it. If you guys want to join the show, there's room for 2 more in the backstage. I'm gonna drop the baby gate. Plumbing was talking about popping in, so pop in plumbing. We'll swap some fools out. Let's go.
Shout out plumbing lower level. Gave him a shout out on my latest track.
You can
Shit, plumbing and lower level. That's right. They got the track shout out. Yeah.
I heard the lower level one. I didn't hear
Lower
the plumbing,
level.
or I didn't catch it. I gotta listen to it again.
You gotta listen.
I heard the lower level. I'm like, look at the lower level guy up in there.
Hey, Duel, I think Duel sent a message. Duel was like, Duel said, "How do I get a notable mention in the next song?"
There you go.
You gotta throw Duel in the next
How about
track,
me?
bro. You gotta throw him in. He's like your biggest fan, bro.
He is definitely. Hey, he was playing your music while we were hanging out in Vegas.
Well, that'll be easy because I'm about to be a dual citizen too.
There you go. Me too, brother. Me too. Hey, y'all better get your passports. Get that in play. It takes a minimum of 30 days sometimes to get your passport. So
Got
I
mine.
do
Got
that.
mine.
Before
Shout out
Trump
to
throws that
Gilliam. I was
wall
in
up, and then you
Panama.
can't get out.
There are 13 places that you can go without a passport, though, that are tropical within the Caribbean. So for those of you living on the East Coast over here, just so you know, there's about 13 places for you to go.
Well, shout out to Gilliam. I was just in Panama last month, and so I was thinking about just setting up a place down there.
We got Albert. I'm telling you, XLM is having angry sex right now.
It's going, man. Like, yeah.
I think Franklin Templeton must have dipped in.
Yeah. I'm glad I FOMO'd in, man. I said it like on a stream. I said I'm FOMOing. I took like $3,000 off another coin and sold it all and bought all XLM at about like 11 cents. I think it was between
Excellent.
9 and 11 cents. This last little pump, I took some profit and I FOMO'd in. So glad I did.
60 cents.
It was 61. I think was the high last night. I was watching it, man. I didn't get to sleep till like 3 o'clock in the morning last night.
MJ, he goes, wait,
night,
should Trump give illegal citizenship when he's president to take the votes away from the dirty scam the Dems tried to do themselves? Nah, bro, it's a wrap. No. Illegals are gone, bro. Like they're done. Like they're not no more of that shit.
They're probably not going to be coming over, but I mean, they can't round up everybody. I mean,
they got to, bro. He already promised that shit. They have to.
I think mass deportation is definitely a thing, and is rightly so. But I think they're good. Obviously, he said exactly what he was going to do. He's going to get rid of the major criminals first. That's going to take some time. That's going to be a lot of, intelligence involved, a lot of manpower to actually pull off a tactic like that. I mean, look at what happened in Argentina and El Salvador. They got rid of their mafia, their criminal organizations. It took a lot of time. That was in the works for years before that happened. So maybe these military tribunals that we've been hearing about and all these other things and all these things in the workings, this will take some time, but maybe we will see some catalyst of this.
Bro, NorCal, above Sacto, it literally is just farms of armed cartel that grow all the weed for you motherfuckers.
Because you guys haven't got rid of freaking Gavin Newsom. When's he going to be out? When's he resigning on his position? That should be the next announcement.
That's the scary thing. We haven't had a crescendo yet. Nothing.
Why's the fuckery around with that? Why hasn't he just
out
and tapped
Trust
out?
me, I know. But dude,
couple other
NorCal,
politicians.
Humboldt County ain't a bunch of white boys making your fucking weed. Humboldt County ain't making a bunch of your weed. It's a bunch of fucking Mexican cartels.
Yep. And look at Hawaii,
shit.
just right across the pond from you guys. Yeah. You got the Hawaiian, leader over there doing some fuckery, and we all know excuse my language, sorry, doing some things that aren't so kosher. And we know some lights and things that were shined on islands over there that happened in the last, year or so. So some things have been really happening. That person needs to resign as well, in my opinion. Those things need to come out in the first of the year. And if
straight
they don't,
to jail.
and there's some things going in the background that other people, like maybe an Elon, can expose some of the
Elon Musk.
He has impressed me, guys. That's why I'm mentioning this name. I was not a believer. I was not I didn't really care for the way he did things, and I'm not 100%. But I will give credit where credit's due. The man stepped up, put his life and his money on the line for not only the American people but the world at large, for freedom of information. He spent so much money to buy Twitter and give us freedom of information. If he didn't do that, we would all be screwed right now. So, anyway.
Hey, what I will say is, people were sleeping on 50 cent XRP. They were definitely sleeping on that 10 cent XLM, 9 cent XLM.
Yeah, definitely. Sure.
We got plumbing on deck. What's up? What up? What up? What up?
Because XLM also followed XRP and really didn't do much either. So,
yeah,
9 cent, 10 cent.
Exactly back.
Hey, what's up, family? I just wanted to clarify something that I said the other night, and I'm not saying Bitcoin is going to go away, but my belief is what's going to happen is, just like an example, just like MySpace. MySpace was hot, then Facebook came out. Everybody left MySpace. Not everybody. A lot of people went away from MySpace because the technology wasn't as good as Facebook. This is what's going to happen to Bitcoin. Exactly. Bitcoin ain't going to go nowhere, but the value is going to go away. And this is what I mean by they're going to strip most of the boomers and most of the just stepping into crypto or getting into this. They're going to snatch most of their wealth from them. And then when Bitcoin, when it does come back, it's not going to come back at the record highs it has now. It'll be back, but it's not going to be back as much as it is now. And you'll see the utilities will start noticing the real rise of value starting to hit the crypto market. And it's not these what we have now. It's not. And I mean, you guys remember what Brad said, 99% will go away. And when they come back, that's what we're going to see the value of this market really take off.
Real quick, can I hop in real quick? Can I share a screen?
Hey, I second that, and I got a song called "R.I.P. Bitcoin."
All right,
For sure
right
Right
here,
on.
real quick. We
Heard
had someone asked a question about how the model is going to work. Well, guess what? You got me, so I can tell you. So, these are a few these are from a few papers that I have, and they explain how this will work. So basically, it's just like it's a direct exchange now. So the clearinghouse itself is, again, what Brad said, it's payments and clearing in one, settlement and clearing in one. And that's exactly how this works, is that eventually you just have like an electronic clearing system just like this, where it's just so it's just A to B. So you have your customer, and then you have your sending bank, and then this is pool right here is basically like real-time gross settlements, and then it's just direct like that. Now the thing is that not only just Ripple with the RTP, with the RTXP, but Constellation Network is also working directly with the Treasury, right? So Constellation is also working with this, and they're trying to protect all the data and stuff. Another one we have to remember is that not just Constellation, but
Chainlink has
Chainlink, Chainlink with CCIP.
Right.
They're working directly with Swift, so we also have to remember that one too.
So,
But
and then you're getting. Can I add to that one? Can you
Hold on,
elaborate a little bit on the
Hold on.
percentages that you get
Hold
from
on,
that?
just hold on. And then right here you have like this is direct, right? So you have A, B, C. So all your bank, and then just right here is the main part, which is your intra bank. So the intra bank is where you have like right now we have the Treasury and the Fed, and that interaction between lending and borrowing of Treasury and Fed that happens in a currency that will never see the day of light. But that currency, which is like T-bills, those get traded between them. Well, when the Fed goes away and they dissolve the Fed, well, we're gonna have that goes on to the Basel standards of having liquid currency and stuff. But the intrabank stuff itself, I believe that's where RL steps in. I believe RL takes over that intrabank, all the intrabank stuff, and that's mainly what it's going to be used for, because you have to remember that Ripple said that the RL itself is backed by United States Treasuries, which is basically what that currency, the T-bills, does, right? So I believe that's where the intro comes in, and I believe that's where Ripple will probably be used, and there'll probably be some kind of announcement with that. Another one right here is the audits. So again, clearinghouse and all that stuff. So I think this has to do with the dissolvement of everything and everything moving to Nevada. And I believe all that stuff will be audited, and all that stuff will be handled there. And then all the
Is it
security
Wyoming as part of that as well? Doesn't Wyoming for the first?
No, right now, all we know for a fact is that the Treasury Department moved to Nevada.
Okay.
So whatever's happening there, and I think the New York Stock Exchange might go away, and everything might move to Texas, because the Texas one is looking super bullish. And so this is what the one you're talking about, Alan, about the tokenization part, right here, the blockchain part. That's all the security deposits and everything. That's the tokenization part. And that's what
that's on the blockchain. So the security aspect, from what I'm starting to gather, a lot more
right here it says blockchain, but it's like they're using it like the tokenization.
See your
part
branch
of itself.
out of security depositories.
Well, this right here is Ripple Custody. So Ripple Custody would be part of that stuff right there. And then you have there's another one right here. So it's like you can see it, but this is how it works. So now you know.
Excellent, nerdy.
You're an RL.
You're an RL.
He's a bot.
So yeah, Bishop, the decoy house, bro. It's all about the decoy house, because that's your own protection against the debt slave zombies. Like there's nothing wrong with having a decoy house. Like there's some people that are like, because the way I've talked with other people, other debt slave sheep. You don't have to, you don't have to lie. You don't have to be all that. Just rub it in their face. And no, You don't want that kind of noise, bro. You just what was it? Rich money brags, but like actual wealth is quiet. It whispers.
That's right. Yeah,
Real wealth whispers. Yeah,
walk softly, carry big stick kind of behaviors.
Yep.
I'm telling you, no one knows. Only you guys knows, and anyone I know, I don't tell them to watch this show because I know my face is going to be on here. But I've heard they do not know, and they will not know. No one will ever freaking know. I will
what
have
are you
that
worried
decoy.
about, Bishop? Well,
What I'm worried about? This is not no worry. This is not worry. What it is I don't want to deal with people, those slaves, those zombies coming up into my house, knocking on my door. Hey, I'm sick. I need a car, or I'm having people that don't even talk to me right now. But my own family members that don't call me on my birthday. I just don't want to deal with it.
It's not negative. Yeah.
No, it's not negative. I love them all. I still love everyone. It's not worry. I am not worried about anything. I just don't want to. I don't want to hurt their feelings by telling them no, because I've done that already. I've told you my brother burned through about $150,000 in like a year, and then turned right around and asked me for money, and I had to tell him no. And to this day, he's not talking to me. He wants to burn my money after he burned his money. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to cause that kind of stress between my family members where I have to tell them no.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, if these shows stay up, let's say we hold them for posterity, the cool thing is that all of our discussions are melded and mixed in like a needle in a haystack in like two to 3 hour shows. So good luck. You better not be lazy, you fucking zombie. If you want to come find me. Yeah.
Right?
You better find my quote in the middle of a 3 hour fucking show. Fuck you, zombie. How about that?
I was asking you that. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Nerdy. I apologize. Sorry about that.
You go,
and then I'll.
One thing
are you talking about?
One thing I want to say real quick
Buster
is that
was talking. Go ahead, Buster.
What?
Go ahead.
Buster was talking.
My XRP
Nerdy.
got clawed back. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't got any.
Exactly.
Coding accident. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so Nerdy go, Alan go, please.
What I just want to say
go.
real quick
Oh, go
is
ahead,
that when Trump everything the way how Trump's cabinet is placed and all his proposals, and especially with Judy's proposal,
They're fucking with us.
Judy's proposal is the biggest one, and I think people are overlooking that. Judy's proposal combined with the Basel III together itself eliminates everything. Eliminates Tether, eliminates Bitcoin, eliminates anything that is not liquid and that's not going to be that holds the requirements, like the 7% or whatever that they require. With that being said, we're about to experience the best fucking economy in the biggest bull run of our lives.
Yep.
Like, think about the Industrial Revolution on absolute steroids. Like that is AI with chip manufacturing and energy production with the United States. If you're not in right now, I'm telling you right now, if you're not in right now, fuck market cap, fuck all that bullshit. Because what's going to take place, and then what's going to take place right after January 5th or January 20th, whatever he comes in, it's a wrap. We're going to see God candles and percentages that are just going to be jaw dropping, and people are going to be like, I wish. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, we haven't even tokenized any of the debt yet. No country's done it. We know it's going to happen. Look at the bonds that are going to be dumped really quickly. They're going to have to tokenize some of that debt. That's going to be trillions of dollars coming on the ledger soon. Bishop, I want to say something because I'll forget.
Yeah, let Alan
Go ahead.
Alan's
so the reason I put myself out here and my face on here is because in the future, all of us right here are going to be the trusted people that they're going to come to for knowledge and wisdom because we spent the time and energy and effort to be here. So when all these things are happening, they're asking questions, they're going to come to us with confidence that we're going to be able to give them knowledge that other people aren't. You know what I mean? So that's why I put myself out there, and we're going to be so wealthy, in my opinion, that we were never, ever going to be able to spend all the money that we have. Okay. Because no matter what, those that make a lot of money, if you're smart, which most of you are here, are smart, that's why you are here, are going to be able to take whatever you make and duplicate that times 2 or 3 or 10 or more, you know? So the amount of things that you're going to gain along the way is the smart knowledge that you got above and beyond money, okay, to teach other people.
Listen, I agree with
And-
you 100%.
But it's
and
not for everybody. It's
I
not
will
for
help
everybody
somebody just
if you're
like you.
not
I
into
have plans to help just like you. I'm just going to do it in a different way. I'm going to do it a shadow way. I will hire people to go to them and tell them and help them that way. I will hire people. I will tell them to come to you or anyone else. I will do it that way. But they will not know. They will never know. I'm telling you, they will never know, because I just don't want to deal with that family thing, man. It just gets weird. I've experienced it twice already, and like I said, my brother doesn't even talk to me to this day. And this happened 6 months ago, and he's angry.
We all got
Nina
someone
Blossom.
like that too.
$8 cash out. Appreciate
Nina?
you, Nina. What I was
Shout
gonna
out,
say about what Bishop was saying, like even if you helped them 5 times, when you tell them no, they're not going to talk to you. So just get it over with and tell them no right out the gate. Right?
Yeah.
Because literally, you could give them money 10 times.
That's
You
right.
think they're not coming back 11? Yeah, they're coming back 11. So tell them no the first time.
Yeah.
You know, and like you said, help them in other ways. But honestly, everyone here is going to get rich because you change your mind. This is like the reaction of you changing your mind, right?
The byproduct. Yeah.
That's why
The
you're fucking going to have
unfrozen
money.
And you have a good point, Buster. That's the other thing too. This is not something where I am today is of course now where I was 20, 30 years ago. This is years and years of suffering and training and experiencing and studying and looking at being on that way to of a higher thinking. Some people are not even on the road yet. They don't even know where the road is.
That's right.
They don't even know they're on a different road.
Legitimate
zombies. I like
Right.
that, Berserker. I've been saying that for the last 6 months.
Yeah, so I
You're
mean,
right.
I can't. And we talked about that video you had about energy. That is exactly true. That's why when you get people who of higher energy talking to people of lower energy, unless you can adjust your way of thinking, you will become frustrated with them because you just don't match. And so I've learned that over time. I had to learn to, I hate to say dumb myself or down, but I have to learn to adapt to my brothers in particular. They want to talk about shoes and I mean the latest
Football
Nike
game.
shoes and stuff like that. And I just smile and say, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. And I just keep it moving. But I had to change the way I think, I had to change the way I deal with people so I can get along with them. That's just the best way to put it.
100%.
These motherfuckers don't even know
Adjusted,
that they're
yep.
roads, bro. There's no
They
roads.
don't. They have no idea.
Exactly. 100%. Hey, one thing I want to say, another thing I want to say is silver. Do not sleep on silver because any kind of semiconductor manufacturing, any kind of EV production, anything to do with any kind of agenda that anyone is mentioning is going to take silver.
I agree with you. I have
literally
about-
100,000% agree with
and
you.
then on top of that, we just found out that China found that massive gold reserve wherever they found. So that automatically even makes silver even more scarce because silver was already in a scarce position because they lied about the contract.
Thank you.
So just
Back
saying.
to another thing Bishop said earlier was how people are calling him about buying it. And my nephew texted me the other day, and he worked with me on my route, so he has a nice bag of XRP, but he was buying it off me, and then I was just taking the money and going to replace it. So I was just sending it to his wallet, right? But he's all, how do I get more? But then he wrote, he's all, man, it finally is all paying off. But he wasn't in the mindset of selling, right? He's like, fuck, I need to get more while I can. But sometimes, the new people have to see the burst for the things to click, because you have, you show a little bit of patience, but when you don't see a result, you're going to be a little luggish. But once you see the result, then that's why people call you when it's over $1, But I just thought that was interesting.
Albert's going
spot on about
to
the-
TT Gary's house and then wet the toilet paper.
You're spot on about the silver. That's why I mentioned about the gold finding today. It's not scarce like in the comments there. Yeah, there's countries finding with the LiDAR all over, deposits of gold.
Nice.
We found one of the largest, just before this news with China, we just found the largest gold deposit right here in the United States. But we're not talking about silver. We're not talking about the largest silver deposit. We only have 5 mines that mine silver. So, I mean, yeah, they're talking about 100,000 is the real price of gold.
You hear that?
What
You
is
hear,
the
you hear
real
Bishop?
price of silver?
That's the sound of real money. You hear Bishop?
What is it called? What's that stack called when it's in a cube like that?
It's called liquidity.
This is just one of my stacks.
It's called liquidity, and it's called
Speed
liquidity
stack
in
or
the
some
can.
crap.
I have 20 of these. I have 20 of these.
Okay,
Ooh,
good.
yeah.
This is something that Bitcoin will never be able
I
to
got
do.
like half, bro. I got like half of what you got.
We'll
But,
diversify out into that.
Digital currencies are digital currencies, but they ain't this. At the end of the day, the technology is going to be used to tokenize this.
Living riches. I don't take man. I put XLM into XRP. Some, and that's how I do. I don't really take profits, but I do my ratio game, and that's my way of taking profits. I don't think of like, oh, I'm losing my XLM. No, because when it goes back to my numbers, I'm going to make 30-40% and dump it back in XLM. So that's a lot of ways I take profits. Like I almost did, I was looking at Algorand, because I think Algorand is a little under right now. I was like, man, maybe I should throw, a coin in the green into something that hasn't moved. Somebody said they threw Sheeb into XRP. I'd play that back and forth a little bit,
It's funny to have a pair. It's very funny that they have a pair. I look at connections with pairs of each token. Hedera, I love Hedera. I think Hedera is, and on top of Hedera, can you, Nerdy, because you're the most probably technical right now in this point in this panel right now, can you explain, if you don't mind, I'm just asking a question about Hedera technology, because somebody put in the chat it's different technology, and Chainlink, because they're technically, both of them are not on the blockchain. What would that be? Well, Hedera isn't really technically,
it's a DAG.
Yeah, and Chainlink really isn't on the blockchain. It's
on Ethereum.
It's on itself. Yeah, well, that birthed off of Ethereum, but its own thing essentially.
No, it's literally on Ethereum. Like it's literally built on Ethereum. It's literally like Link is an ERC20 token. Like it's literally on Ethereum.
Right, correct. But when its full use case comes into fruition,
they haven't announced what chain they're going to migrate to, but as of today, it's Ethereum.
I think I agree as of right now, but the future things that will change. I think it'll be a redundancy to, and I'm only bringing this up because the blockchain itself can potentially be hacked with quantum computers. So I think Hedera and Chainlink are alternative technologies to the blockchain and or alternative solution in the event that there's a quantum attack from a quantum computer, and let's say the XRP ledger network goes actually down.
Where the fuck do you get this stuff from?
I'm
where do you get this from, bro?
I think it is a highly likely.
I want to know who you're listening to. I want you to slap them.
This is all.
Hey, I'll say this.
Hey, I give it to
Somebody
you.
has been preaching Chainlink in Alan's ear because.
No. I'm not. I'm saying H bar. I said H bar and Chainlink. Alternative technologies to XRP, XLM. I love XDC too. I'm not a maxi of anything. I'm looking at what we were talking about earlier with technologies changing. We had AOL being the dominant force of where everybody was going with the internet. Then we had, other technologies come in and try to get a lion's share of where people were going online, and eventually what ended up being the top dog? It wasn't AOL, right? It wasn't got mail, right? So these technologies emerged. That's what I'm saying.
Marv is
eventually,
right.
What's Marvin saying?
Marv answers your question. It's Algorand, because Algorand is base 32 or 64, it's 56 code. That's the string on it. So basically it is quantum safe because it's like
security wise
has
a higher security.
You're not cracking that. Yeah,
I want to.
Algo is legit. If that's your question, which is the most legit one, it would be
secure. It would be
Constellation Network.
Redundancies.
Constellation Network is the most secure.
Cool.
Next level like chain out there today is Constellation Network. No, there's actually not another chain that is more advanced today than Constellation.
Happy days. Bagman, even though he doesn't rap when explaining something, it comes out as smooth as his raps. Shout out to Happy Days, man.
Run it.
Good shit. Run it. 224 watching. We've been over 200. XRP has to be over $1. Holla at your boy. Coffee
We're
time.
in a little pause. That's all it is. And then we'll see some fucking action coming up.
We've been in a pause.
Yeah, we'll be fucking $1.80, $2.
You have
someone
asked. We're about to fire up again.
Yeah. So someone asked earlier. Someone asked earlier. They said, "What's your predictions for end of year 2024?" That's 1 month. Christmas is literally in 1 month. Like
I said this.
I would say $2 minimum.
Yeah, I said this a few months ago. If they show us all-time highs before Christmas, and I believe it could go higher.
You want to do all-time highs? We got a
crazy
month.
numbers. Crazy numbers. 2025 in a spec market still. Like I was on X and dude was like, "Oh, to go $25, it has to be utility." I'm like, "No, it doesn't, you clown." They have 1,700 NDAs they can release, dude.
Yeah.
Well, they don't need 1 ounce.
So look at the spec shit that happened around. We'll check it out. We're gonna get a double spec pump around inauguration. Nerdy's been talking about it, but it's just what happened here around the fucking election. Right after election, started fucking mooning. We're gonna moon the fuck again with inauguration.
Bro,
because of the
fucking Gary Gensler sent it to $1.40 when nothing ever happened. Fucking Gary Gensler just got fired. So I am 100% on board with Buster saying that we don't even need nothing,
all-time
bro.
high end of year.
He'll just fucking pump.
And think of this:
was all-time high end of year.
Yeah,
or not all-time high, but prediction.
But even if it went to 10 or 15, I wouldn't rule that out because we could just go RLUSD.
Yeah,
and we're going. We're
at Brad did say Q4.
I think it's IPO.
Think tokenizing anything. It could be some of the debt that goes on RLUSD. It could be tokenizing of some of the new insurances that are coming online. Look at Florida. We just got wrecked. All the insurance companies are bailing out of Florida, right? Trump could come in and say, okay, save a ton of money for the insurance companies with all the fee processing, all that shit. We'll do it all in the blockchain. It'll save $1 trillion to the insurance agency. You guys could pass all the savings on to everybody that lives in Florida because Citizens is bailing on people's insurance claims right now, like majorly. So we have some major things going on, but it's all about the money. If they could save a ton of money, this could be implemented immediately. Do you know how many $1 trillion that's actually insurance just in the state of Florida alone? It's a crazy high number.
And to add to that, they talk about tokenizing the stock market itself. So
XDC, well, that's what Sologenic and Corium, why they pumped, right? Because that's exactly what Sologenic's platform was aiming to become, a tokenized means of a stock market on the XRP ledger.
XDC pumped too. That's why XDC went to 4 cents because XDC is also tokenizing the stock market.
Randy Rajkovich, opinions on where to drop one last K into the market. If I wasn't going to do XRP, I would jump on. I still like SHX. I think that's priming up to run because it ran a while ago, right? And Velo ran a couple months after SHX. SHX is priming, and I would do half SHX, half XPR, and the lower because those lower ones takes less to do a 10, 20, 30x, right?
That's true. Also, Hedera hasn't pumped either. Hedera's only 100 million.
Yeah,
and Hedera too. But
XTC
I mean,
too. I'd put in
Hedera
XTC,
was like 7 cents fucking 2 weeks ago, man. So I'd be like, not that it's not going to go up more.
I mean, you're right.
But I'm talking about a sleeper.
Yeah.
Because those sleepers, you get 50x.
Right.
Yep. You're
You
talking
can
about
fucking
like the
pump 'em into-
350%, like the 400, 500, 1,000% with those like low cap gems. Because XHX, what you're talking about right now, and the other one you're talking about, that actually can go to like a penny.
Whoa.
Motherfucker just made like $1 billion off whatever, you know, like, yeah, you're right.
You know what's a sleeper? Chad Bennett and Mackinac Island. Fucking shout the fuck out.
Own it down in Mackinac. I love that name, dude.
Run it,
Mackinac.
Chad.
Where
Love
you
that
from,
beard,
man?
bro.
I'm from Mackinac, motherfucker. Where you from?
Hell
You
yeah.
guys still bullish on Aqua on Stellar? Mr. IT7 was asking the question. You guys still really bullish on Aqua?
Oh, I don't know. Titan, so you think Barron Trump watched Rig from the start and he getting ready for an entry point? Motherfucking Trump had the XRP tip bot on his Twitter 7 years ago. Titan,
true.
they're already stacked.
Very true.
They're stacked, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trump
true.
family's got all the ZERPs.
even when you watch the interview with Don,
Aqua.
you know, he's just acting like he ain't never heard of XRP. They're like, oh yeah, that's interesting. Motherfuckers
I remember-
know about it.
I remember
You know what I'm saying?
Legendary was a big Aqua guy. Like I remember that was a big thing. Navigator. So
Also,
I don't know.
Fuma was big on Aqua, which I still have a whole ton of Aqua, and it is
I got
moving
one.
also. So I have Aqua. I think if you want to put some money, I agree with SHX. I think that's a sleeper right now, and it's cheap. It's very cheap. And Nerdy's right. H bar really hasn't really made a move yet. It's made a move, but not that big of a move yet. Flare, I still think is still sitting in the background.
But if you want to be bullish on the XRP Ledger ecosystem, Root Network. Root Network is super
Okay.
bullish. Yeah.
Yeah, Root was in Australia, bro. Well,
It had quite a bit of a pump this year already, right? It was
Yeah,
pretty good gains on Root as well when it launched.
Root
on
is the
Uphold.
futureverse. So
Yeah,
if anyone's going to take over the multiverse or VR industry, or because they have a partnership with Unreal Engine.
But that's it's EVM, dude.
Yeah, and they have don't they have like a production company on them? I think like Universal or something.
Yeah,
they have a deal with.
They were
for-
in
for
Australia,
Futureverse
bro,
thing. Yeah.
with
They're
the
massive.
the fucking Australia conference, the ZERP conference. Ripple was there, Root was there. It was crazy. Bandman, the wait is getting harder and harder. You're now my like barometer. Like when you're sad and angry, that means we're closer. Let's go. OG gang, Aqua. Y'all still rolling? Fucking Apex. Get your ass
Y'all
in here,
still
bro.
rolling.
You got 8 minutes left.
Yeah, we got 8 minutes left.
Sorry,
Apex.
bro.
We've been running 2-hour shows.
Yeah.
We did the hour shows and
You know, I think it's funny. Bandman said the weight. We just jumped from 50 cents to what is it, 130, 140 right now?
Oh hell yeah!
I mean,
Well, in all-
what's the weight part?
161, bro. We
in all
cracked
fairness,
161.
in all fairness, I get it because you don't want to let yourself get excited because we've been through so many bloodbaths and fuckery that we don't want to deal with that. So I get you, man, totally. Like I said, like last week, I was like, this $1.40 shit, it's still 50 cents in my mind. We're just chilling. I'm not letting myself get excited, so I understand.
No, I'm getting excited.
Another one is another one is XLR Network. Don't sleep on XLR Network because XLR Network is the chosen bridge.
I agree.
Right,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's
You're
all
the
your
fucking
EVM
chosen
stuff.
bridge.
You're a fucking chosen bridge.
You're
The
fucking chosen motherfucker.
the Berserker bridge.
If we didn't have these pullbacks right now, that would show instability of the market. This is actually really healthy. Every single time we have pullbacks, it's confirmation that we are in a healthy market for both
I
all
agree.
these assets that we own. Look at all the utility assets that pumped this week. That really tells me that we're kind of drawing closer to more of an adoption phase. You know, everything that we've been holding, most of us for years, that are OG maxi coins of pump, which was crazy.
Who's trying to shill some XRP Ledger memes? Any one of you guys are bullish on?
Ooga.
Ooga.
Ooga. Yeah,
Nice.
bro. I got some Ooga. Dude. Dude, I hopped in spaces. I think he's a fucking. I don't know, man. That guy, he had like a Transformers voice, but he was talking like so high level. I'm like, there's no way he's just an average Joe Blow, man. He consciously, he was above everyone up in there, and I bought Ooga. Straight up, man. Yeah.
Man, I'm not letting
Hey,
it
I'm
slip
bullish on
away.
the
Not
XRP
selling
Ledger
those
for sure.
Zerpies. just getting harder to wait till I can achieve those goals. Amen, bro.
I see. I hear you. I hear you. I understand. I definitely understand. God, I've been here forever, so I get it. Believe me, I understand. But
this is just the beginning.
We need this spillover point where we can
you got years
quit our debt slave jobs. Like I want to stop being a zombie. Like
me too.
Stop the fucking debt bleeding. Just stop it.
2028, guys. July 1st, 2028. That's all you got to do. July 1st, 2028. Calm the fuck down. Shut the fuck up. Keep stacking. Even if it keeps going.
But nerdy.
Cheap. It's still
$1,000
ZERP. It's still cheap. That's all I'm saying is that $1,000 ZERP is still cheap.
You know, Nerdy's got a good point though. If you think about it this way, I had to change my mindset when I started trading because I was burning through money like crazy. It was insane. Every little move, I'm like, oh, it's going down, and I would sell, and then it would shoot right back up, and then I would buy high and sell low. It was getting insane, and I had to get to a point where I had to think contrarily. Every time it went down, I would buy. I love to. I still to this day call myself a sharp because when I see red, I'm running around trying to find money so I can figure out what to buy.
Red days are the best days.
Yeah, to me, red is beautiful.
Red is beautiful.
I want XRP to drop down to 25 cents.
Fuck
I can't.
And that's what
go back.
That's what the people were getting
down to.
Because
what the people. Oh, God.
What people don't understand is that when you dollar cost average, when it goes down and you buy more, let me give you an example. I bought some Disney stock. I bought it at a certain high. It actually dropped down and I bought twice as much. So it came up about halfway and I was able to get out. So the more you buy on the low, the quicker you can get out. So people think it's the other way around. No, you're actually supposed to buy more when it goes down. So you can gain more as you're going up.
Dollar cost average.
Dollar cost averaging. Yeah. There is a magic in it. There's a reason why rich people do it. And again, follow the money. What do? They don't panic and sell. They've been buying XRP. They keep telling Jamie Dimon. I just saw a video of him the other day talking about you're stupid and you're dumb for buying it. And we find out the whole time he's been buying. That's how they work. That's how they think. Exactly. We need to think the same way. When I love it when people say, I'm going to sell at $5. I'm like, tell me when you sell so I can buy yours.
We got people in the community that said they were buying XRP up to $50. Like I've had a couple people actually say that. They're buying XRP. They're going to stop buying at $50. And these people have been in the community for at least 4 years that I know that I'm mentioning. Okay.
And welcome to the game of Buster. Because what is Buster telling y'all asses every single fucking time when no one is goddamn paying attention? Ratios, motherfucker, ratios. Okay. You can just skip right over. You got your XLM, hop right over here. Make a little bit over here. Catch another green candle. Go back into ZERPs. Hop back over here. Oh, what is that? Algo. I'm gonna hop back into here. Oh, Hedera. I'm gonna hop back over here. Green candle. I'm gonna hop over here. Boop, 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 boop. You're in the market. As long as you stay in the market, it's gonna keep going around. But that's all it's really.
And I say like, oh yeah, I've never really took profits, but I'm taking the profits in that way because I respect crypto more than bank money. You know what I'm saying? So that's my way of taking profits. Like, and let a big ass bag be floating in between. It's gonna build up if you're making 20-30%. That bag, and then you're floating a bag through some green candles. Hop on board. Hop off of the 20th floor, jump off, and get on something else that's about to go.
Also, if you know what it's designed for, then you're happy to be buying at cheaper prices. To Bishop's point,
also true.
Exactly.
Also, you'll also look back and wish you had bought more at this 30 to 50 cent level in this 6 to 7 year window that we had.
Yeah,
exactly.
Did somebody say happy? Somebody say happy?
Happy day.
Yeah,
we're happy to see
What's up,
you.
guys?
Hey,
oh my
happy
gosh,
day.
so much has happened.
Happy.
Run it, bro. What do you
You
got?
guys were talking about $50. I have a scenario that goes through my mind like constantly. Let's say I'm Marvin Davis and I enlisted in the military, and my dumb ass, someone just like me goes, buy XRP, buy XRP, buy XRP. Shut the fuck up. You get it at 33 cents, get 2,000 of them. You're done with the military, you come back, you don't know how big XRP is, you find out. I would be buying as much as I could at 50, 100 bucks, 150. I would. Wouldn't you? If you're late to the party, I'd fucking FOMO in. If
Yeah,
I
it's
only
time-
had 2,000 at 33 cents.
If people, this is not dollar cost average time. You got to get your fucking position. You better hurry up, right? Because waiting, now you're gonna wait for the dip. You've had fucking 7 years to buy the dip, but now
Hey, we
when you're a fucking trader and you're waiting for a better price. The price is leaving the station, dude.
Well, you know, to your point, Buster, what the elites do is they buy on the pullback. They don't think dip; they think pull back.
Yeah.
So they don't even wait to say what is my dollar cost average. I'm gonna wait till it gets below that to buy. No, they buy when it pulls back. Period. That's it. So right now we're in that pullback now. This is the time to buy because we never know. Next week we might launch up another $1 or 50 cents, and you will be thinking I should have bought the pullback. So everything is back today. I'm buying stuff today,
and that's where you're just. I mean, that's why it's the cycle of emotions when you look at that chart, right? Because the masses are more emotional. So in order to balance your emotion, that's why when my nephew texts me, you could see he realized, okay, yeah, it didn't do anything, but he finally saw a result of him being patient and wanted to buy more. Not, should I sell half, right? So that's a good thing. I'm on, bro, yeah. You know, sign up to Coinbase or Uphold or crypto.com and get more. And I said, dude, discipline and patience, man. Most people don't have it. So the fact that you held yours that long, that's good shit right there, you know?
Yep. Another
OG
good thing to
says
look
you
at
gotta
is,
drop a 10-minute ratio video, Buster.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Just real quick.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was on like Facebook and on XRP shit, and I was noticing like the market cap with ratios. And then some dude was like, bro, if you trade any coin in the red, you're a fucking idiot. I'm like, okay, whatever, you know. But I noticed when I do ratios and I just have my number, I could gain to where I want to go in a red market or a green market. It don't matter, right? It doesn't matter. I don't need green to hit a ratio. It could all be dumping, but one dumps harder and you hit a ratio. And then you fucking, especially if you're doing it within ISO.
Yep.
You know, if I'm doing it within ISO and I know you're not gonna miss out on flip switch. Besides
Excuse me,
XRP,
Professor
it's the only one I don't like pulling out.
Professor Buster?
Happy real quick.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say, that the prediction on quant is 34 grand, right? And that's another thing that I look at is supply. Is that the lower the supply, the faster of price appreciation you're gonna reach, right? Because that's what it's really about. If you're gonna look at scarcity, and that's what it comes down to supply. So if you have anything that's under $1 billion, you know for a fact you're gonna make those gains quick. Hedera is an example of 100 million. Energy
why-
Web is another one of an example. I think Algo has like $1 billion, but you know, I'm just saying, like, you know, if you really want to make money quick, that's a thing to look at. But another thing is the technical part of it, of the use case and the adoption and blah blah blah. But yeah, exactly. You can just hop in and out.
Can I say my
But
piece?
34K
Say your piece.
for a quant sounds good. Go ahead, Happy.
Okay, so I'm in an argument with my wife. I love her to death. You guys know it, Miss Korea. I want to sell that big sleeve of silver that you showed Bishop. It's not quite as big as that big bar that Uncle Buster has. I want one of those, but I would unload that right now and get into crypto, even though I have enough. The ratios, yes, it makes sense. Silver is going to take a little while. I want to unload it and go into the hot fucking, hot iron right now. That's XRP, XLM, Corium, all that stuff is popping off. I'll be able to get more silver if I unload that big brick that Uncle Buster had.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Hey, that was Berserker's strategy. He's going to take Zerk, and then when Zerk pops, then he'll get silver.
But did you see did you see the pump on XLM and how fast and how hard it pumped? That's
But
because
here's the thing.
the supply was half of XRP.
Here's the thing.
And there's only 36 billion in circulation.
Exactly.
Well, this is the thing. In my opinion, you have to become okay with whatever you got. Because it's like a drug addict. You're like a fucking tweaker.
I am.
How much is enough? Like, you got to have so much to where you can't fuck this up.
We got a paid off luxury car. I'm trying to unload that thing. I gave up for the moment, but I'm gonna ask her when something good happens. I give her a massage, get her some roses.
You trying to get divorced now, man? You're trying to sell your girl's car and shit.
Where we're going with this is all the money. Like, it's so much. Like, I think shout out Navigator said it earlier. Is there a Navigator or a plumber? Or plumbing said earlier. It's going to be so much money. We won't even be able to spend it in our lifetime. Like, this is more money than you can even ever imagine. And I guarantee you, because you're a smart motherfucker. Sorry, Based Amy. Sorry, Gabriel. You're a smart motherfucker, Happy Days. And you got bags. I know you do.
No, I don't. I lost him in a boating accident.
So did Buster. He lost his silver, bro. It's gone. Like, I don't
start popping out some baby Zerkers to transfer that wealth over.
Quit Miller. Let me get this question real quick. Quit Miller.
Make some babies to have the wealth. Got something on that too. After you, Buster.
Okay, yeah. I have the LPL Mini, and I left my. I don't use my LPL Titans. I had charging issues with them with the 2.0s. But I honestly don't know why you'd want to spend the money on a Titan 2.0. The Mini's like $59, I think. And the Mini to me is the same fucking thing as a Titan. I don't know. Yeah. I would just look to see what the difference is. But I know Bagman has a Mini too. I think the Mini's a hell of a machine, man, for $60.
Especially for the size of it. It's more compact and stuff. But
yeah, it's like this big, man.
And they're air gapped, so that's another feature that it has that some of the other wallets don't have. That it's air gapped and it's like anti-tamper. So if somebody try to get in it, then it just wipes out. But yeah, 100% diversify your wallets because you don't want all your wealth just on one wallet. So Tangem, Descent, Elipel.
Yeah, have one of each. Have one of each, just in case.
One of each, two of each.
Yeah. Damn, this channel it's a blessing what you guys give for free.
You're a fucking blessing, motherfucker.
Ready for this?
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, Based Amy. Based Amy's she's a proper etiquette queen. We love you, Based Amy. Sorry to offend you. I know the bros and the fucks and the dudes throw you off
nice.
course,
Look at that.
But it just is a natural thing. That's where the authenticity comes up. Yeah, we could be a cuss-free channel, but we don't care. We're not treating this like a business. We're treating this like authenticity. Come on here and spill your guts. Nerdy, what's that fly ass?
Obi-Wan Pandobi.
That's only one Pandobi. That's my wallet. That's an e-ink display. My ledger's off right now. This is the off screen.
You're an e-ink.
Nice.
Paul Dice got that e-ink on his hand from the sweaty party bus.
Beautiful.
Trump party last night. The love sweaty bus. Run it.
The Love Shack on wheels.
Bro, the Ledger Stacks is probably the most beautiful wallet ever created.
And let's point out again, you may be able to sell these wallets, or as Stephanie pointed out, we may be able to lease them out. So
that's crazy to even think about.
I know. I can't even imagine leasing. That's just money on money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some more.
So
I got some more to share real quick.
All right, right before you say that, just so you know, the two air gap wallets are going to be SafePal and Elipal. That means no internet access at all. It uses nothing but QR codes, right? Nice. Am I assuming? So, but there's Tangem though, which is NFC, but that's legit too. But you know,
Tangem is like the next gen. I think it's going that way.
Yeah, like Tangem is so much easier to move your funds around. Tangem's way easier.
It is a little bit of a pain in the ass. You better make sure you set up the seed phrase. When you first set this up, you want to make sure you set up a seed phrase and not just use a security code. Because I have a friend that did not write his security code down, and now we have to figure that out. So the Tangem card comes like this. You get about 3 of them. And your keys are actually in this. So, but when you set this up, you have the option of setting up a passphrase. Make sure you guys do that if you're getting this wallet, okay? Please make sure you do that, because I have some friends that I have to figure out how to get, their password back and go through all that fun. And
here's what you do. You get a 3-pack, you back up your original, and then with the 3rd, you back up your passphrase in case you forget your passphrase. You can do that.
Boom.
Or you write it down. Do what I do and write it down on a piece of paper. Buy yourself a safe.
On the
stick
3rd
it
one,
in that safe.
There's an option to back up the passphrase, Alan.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
I think
awesome,
maybe
dude.
we did it that way. I don't remember. I helped them set it up, so I'll have to kind of go back and review actually all the stuff to it.
So I'm gonna
hey,
e-ink.
learn lesson.
I'm gonna e-ink tattoo the seed phrase on my fat body.
There you go.
Is that what you
man.
guys are saying? Like
Hey, you can
Memento.
remember it if
Remember
you
that
got a-
movie
you got a
Memento?
element.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy
right.
days.
Illustrated man.
Those are nuggets.
going?
Navigator, shout out. Thank you for
Or
the
you get the
nuggets.
tangent.
Write your
You don't have to
seeds down.
deal with the seeds with the tangent.
I
Yeah,
know.
the
I
third
know.
card could be your seed, but if you lose that, you're fucked. Like,
Well, so I also have the
don't lose it.
Decent wallet.
That's
I
if you
like the
forget your
Decent
password.
wallet. I like
Roger
that
that.
as a secondary backup. My Decent wallet. I have a ledger too. You know, I have multiple wallets. I had this Achilles wallet, but that's the same thing kind of as the the Tandem card. Very similar setup. Nice thick metal card or aluminum. But if
They
you
also-
lose the card, then you have to, there's no
Lose it all.
seeds. You lose it all, man. So I've lost some money in
A
that
metal
freaking
card.
card. 2 of them.
There's
I got
also
the
Zum
backup
tangems
card.
too. Just for Zum, there's the
Yep.
tangems for Zum.
Yep.
I've never had that problem, K-Hood.
Based Amy wants to know that thing about the seed phrase with the tangent cards. Again, Bagman. So you have
With the
3.
tangent cards, the seeds generated within the chip, so you don't really have to worry about storing your seed phrase. If you're gonna get it, make sure to get the 3-pack. So when you set up your first card, you're gonna back that card up with the second card, and then once you set up your passphrase, you're gonna back up your passphrase on the third card.
Right. And when you set this up, it'll give you the option of actually doing a seed phrase backup. And that's
So-
what you want to do. You have to go through that option
Quick-
on there. So when you first set
quick-
it up, make sure you implement that.
Quick question with the tangent bags. Do they suggest you to do that, or did you figure the third card out yourself?
I think, yeah, I'm
Is
pretty
that-
sure they suggest that to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, man. I don't have a tangent yet, so that's probably my next one I'll get. But
They got new colors and stuff, and they're about to drop the ring too, the tangent ring.
Yep.
what's the
They already
tangent
did.
ring?
They already did. You can go and buy it.
It's the same thing as a card, but it's a ring that you wear. But here's the kicker, though. This is what I get all fucking sweaty about is having that in a separate, like having your tangent. Don't have big bags on a tangent. Especially if you're rocking a ring, or let's say you have the card in your wallet and your wallet's not like RFID, because you could get fucked by like a little flipper, those like nerds that have the flippers.
Yep.
Because you can fuck with NFC and they can.
I don't think you can with this one. You can't do a flipper on this new
But it's
military
NFC,
grading.
right? But you have to punch in a passphrase in order to finalize the transaction, right, Bag?
EAL6 plus encryption on this card, so you can't do it with a flipper. It's not an option.
I like it. You guys know about the flipper.
But even
It's
a
high-
smartphone,
it's
bro.
highly it's
People need to be aware.
military-grade encryption. Yeah,
It doesn't
you
matter.
can't
It's
hack
NFC.
it.
If your NFC's on, you have that ring nearby, it can connect. My question is because I obviously, the way I'm talking, I don't own Tangent, but the old school Zum Tangent. Thank you, Bagman. But at the end of the day, the Tangent pack, the 3-pack, if you get the ring and the 2 cards and you back everything up, you're all good. What I'm nervous about is NFC. Because phones nowadays, dude, the tippy top Androids can pick up that NFC. My question is in order to finalize a transaction, if somebody gets your NFC, whatever, they're not able to do anything at that point because you still have to punch in a password to finalize, right, on the app.
And you're still
Or
signing.
your fingerprint.
You guys get a 10% discount if you use bags XRP bags, and you get 10% off. So if you get the 3 set and do what Bags just explained to you guys, you'll be all quantum secure.
Beautiful.
And that only costs you $62.
Right.
Boom.
So
You're only
Easy,
$62.
cheap option for just a backup plan. What if Ledger goes down, has a hack? What if the Tandem or the LEPAL? You never know. It could be the Decent wallet. One of them could literally go down during this bull run, and you are not cashing out. Have that backup Tandem card that you can transfer all your keys. That wallet could just instantly transfer right over, and you're ready to swap right within the wallet. I do a lot of swaps in the Tandem cards, really simple. You got Coinly. There's a few of the exchanges right in there. It's quick, easy, right within the card. Same
Just
thing.
watch out when you're doing big transactions. I would do them on like a centralized exchange because they're going to take a big cut with the big, especially like even on Coinbase. I have the Coinbase Pro, and even to exchange like 5,000, they're still taking like 100, 200 XRP from you. And then I went to the exchange, and you're getting pretty much just it's a cheaper spread on the decentralized exchange like Binance, Mexi, or whatever you can get on. But that's only for big transactions. If you're just doing like little ones, yeah, I would do it right in within the app.
We got Happy. I cut you off earlier, Happy. Sorry.
Okay,
Go
are we
ahead,
ready?
brother. Yep.
A couple weeks ago, DJT won the election. We had a mini celebration at our house. My wife and her family, they're more not quite like me, but they like DJT. My rich family, there's a bunch of liberals that won't touch XRP. They got a lot of money, big ass salaries, driving Porsches and whatnot. They won't touch XRP. The $1,000 bet that I lost back in, I think April 2024, I told my brother, I bet you $1,000 XRP hit $600. Didn't happen. I owe him $600. I told my brother on a hey Thanksgiving chat.
Double down.
Go ahead, Happy.
Happy is currently fighting
All
with
right,
his Korean princess wife.
No, that's
Are
my
you guys
son.
currently fighting?
My son's on a little discipline. He can't play with his phone right now.
Tell
but
him,
he did
Dad.
get paid in XRP for 1 month. Hold on, I'm gonna have to
do it.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna have to give him his phone and keep him from crying.
Tell him
I'll
that
be right back.
that bet's
But you-
nullified because the SEC came in and we already won that out, so that was rigged.
Exactly.
Amy, come on, and Amy,
I'll be
come
right
on
back.
and- Amy, come on, and if
Run
you
it.
if you have any questions, just come on the show and just ask us, and we'll just help you, just guide you, so you know whatever, just understand. But
We got to
Or
make
just
sure
tell
we
her,
cuss-
tell her to watch Rig
cuss
from the
double
start.
time.
Tell her to watch
Bro.
Rig from the start.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We got to cuss double time when Amy joins us. So how the fuck are you?
Damn right. Damn right. No.
I'm kidding. We'll behave.
We're gonna drop a
God's watching.
Fruition's production
Right now,
website
right
one
now,
more
right now.
time. If you haven't watched the Rig from the start, the link's in the chat. $15. Buy you a copy.
All right, I'm back. Are you guys ready?
Yeah,
He said,
We're ready
now
to go,
we're
man.
about to end that show. We're going to end the show. Do it next time. Do it on Tuesday, Amy. Tuesday night. Happy go. My bad.
All right. So when my chat with my brothers, I said, "Hey, I owe you $1,000. You can get $800 when I win this fantasy football league from our league in the championship, and I could pay you the rest when XRP hits $600." And he goes, "No, it's never going to do that. Gas price is going to be $600 per gallon." So they're all the Democratic family on my side that have money. They don't believe in it. But I had my wife when Trump won, and then Gary gave his kind of exit speech hint that he's going to be gone. I said, "Look, honey, you got to get more XRP. Why are you sitting with a couple grand? Every dollar needs to go into XRP right now. Gensler's about to go." So my mother-in-law heard me arguing with my wife. She doesn't want to put any more money. She goes, "How rich do you want to be?" I said, "It's not about being rich. It's not being about greedy. It's about being smart with your money. Let your money work for you." Finally, she agreed to drop a couple grand into it. I told you guys about the back the truck up last 10K. That was supposed to be it. So mother-in-law heard it. She got some. My wife already got some. And then my wife wanted more. So you got to get it while you can. And now I'm trying to convert silver into XRP and XLM.
Hey, Happy,
You got to do it.
Hey, don't wait on the silver.
Happy,
I would wait.
I'm kind of with you on that. I've been thinking the last couple of days of converting some of these into something, cashing it in so I can get more XRP. And
you got enough.
Did you ask your wife?
Hey, some of the sites take XRP, so you can just use your XRP.
I asked her where the
And
silver
technically,
was.
we're
I
already
go,
up
where's
on
the silver at?
Because most of us bought it at what, $15?
I bought this. At
Yeah,
I got some at 19, 20, 25.
Yeah, so you might as well. I don't think it's a bad idea, to be honest.
Yeah.
If you have some, might as well.
I bought it
Yeah,
at 15.
because you know that pump's coming for sure.
Yeah,
So we're one.
So I got an
away.
older college fraternity buddy who's heavy in precious metals. He's been stacking silver since it was like, I don't know, 12, 15, 17. He's a total Trump guy like I am. None of his family will buy anything. He's just not, he doesn't believe in crypto and CDBCs and all stuff like that. But I finally got him to buy a little bit XRP, but I've been telling him, look, you got to get some XRP because it will let you get more silver.
Yeah,
finally,
you're
he's
right.
seen the light. He finally see the light.
right.
Silver's going to get there. It's going to take a long time, though.
Yeah,
Another
you're
2
right.
years, maybe.
Yeah. It's the
happy,
time. It's the time of the rate of getting your gains back, right? Your the time of return, and the time of return compared to XLM and XRP is way sooner compared to what you're gonna wait for silver. So you can actually convert that money, put it into these, make your gains, and then buy back whatever you sold out. And you still
That's why I want to sell the Lexus.
And you have extra money on top, right?
Well,
yeah.
It's funny that the alts
Let me go back.
See,
Hold on, let me
are
ask Happy
pumping
this.
and the metals are shrinking. The gold price, went down as the crypto market pumped. So we're seeing all the money rotate from the metals into the altcoin market and BTC right now. But eventually, we're gonna
I'm
see
all
the
yours. Come on,
dynamic
Buster.
shift.
Well, yeah,
We're
what you
gonna
got,
see a
Professor
shift
Buster?
back to
Base
silver,
Amy
I
on
think.
deck, real quick. Happy. Last time you were on here, your wife wanted a new furniture set, right? Wasn't that the thing? Is that what
Yes,
Ellie's talking about?
we got it. We got $6,000 in a furniture because the problem was we put money into XRP. It was supposed to flip and get a couch. It didn't flip. So my son and my wife were ganging up. This will never go up. Okay. So you're gonna put $6,000 in a stupid couch? Yeah, I want it now. So okay, you get it. You get it. Since you're Miss Korea, you get it. We'll be happy. So yeah, we did get that couch. It was $6,000. I showed a picture of that on the backstage.
I sell furniture. It's expensive now. You got some leather furniture then, huh?
It wasn't leather. It was just a big ass couch that should be sitting in a 5,000 square foot house, not a 2,500 square foot house.
Ellie, tell her you got it on layaway. It's coming.
We got Base Amy on deck. We got Apex trying to join
What's up,
behind
Amy?
stage. You guys don't want us
Apex
to
is
go
on.
home. What's up, Base Amy?
So can you hear me, gentlemen and ladies?
Yeah.
we can.
Ooh, I fancy that accent.
Hello, from England.
Oh,
Look,
nice.
Hey,
I haven't opened it. I ordered it like 2 years ago, and then when it
open
finally came, I was so pissed off because I was scared because of all the stuff that came out.
Oh my
Yes, it
god.
was.
No, it's all fun. That's because it's all user era. People, it's just the user
that
that is
bag on
stupid. Okay, like,
Love it, Amy. Love it.
so all that ledger stuff, you have to sign up for it. If you don't consent or you don't sign up for it, then you're not part of any of it. So you don't have to worry about it.
What? What you mean? What do you mean if I don't sign up for it? I bought the bloody thing.
No. We're
Talking about upgrading
it. If you're scared about like the ledger recovery and how like people were saying they're flooding out and saying, oh, ledger can steal your keys or whatever. That was all nonsense because that's not true. That's why I still use ledger. So you don't have to be scared about nothing.
I trust you, Nerdy X.
Yeah,
You're so good. You're so good. Can I just say it's wonderful to join you all. I didn't think we could do this, but it's lovely to see you. Very nice to see you.
You came on.
And I'm tallying up the RDC Rich Duck coins that's the Rich Duck coin swear jar. So every time you go say,
we love it. Nice.
I'm trying to hide furthest I can away from her. Right now.
oh,
The three that I hold the most are Rich Ducks, RDC Token, Amy, and XRP, and then Swiss Tech is my third. But yeah,
I've got my Rich Ducks. I've got loads of Rich Ducks. I've got my lovely. I've been with XRP bags forever, quietly supporting from England. I've got loads of ducks. I get I claim every day in the tipper.
Me too.
That's right. That's where I do it. I'm gaming the tipper also.
I got to be a rich biatch. You know what I mean? One of these days.
No, that's awesome.
Welcome to the club.
And
Rich as duck.
I have some breaking news for you.
What's up?
Yeah, I mean, I know I appear very, what do you call it, proper, prim, and all that stuff, but I don't know if you know. But you remember that horrible big blimp, Donald Trump baby blimp that the mayor of London had?
Yeah,
I recall.
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you know who popped it?
No, who was it?
Moi. Me.
Ooh-wee.
I did. I got rid of the damn thing.
Nice.
I popped it. And I'm waiting for my Purple Heart because I had to have 3 stitches because I used some safety scissors to pop it.
Nice.
But I didn't realize how thick the rubber was, because they're safety scissors. Because I knew the police were going to try and stitch me up, pardon the pun,
Yeah.
with going with some knife or some nonsense.
Yeah.
So I intentionally took safety scissors, the curved ones that you use to cut babies' nails and doggies.
Yeah.
So I had to open those to go for it, and I live streamed it while I was doing it.
Nice. Hey,
awesome.
congratulations.
I remember that.
Congratulations on the petition that's going on. Hopefully everything that goes through and you guys are able to have an election pretty soon. That'd be pretty cool.
We don't have an election. We're in Swamp Central here. Hello. I'm counting on the Don Meister to drain it from there. If you could just pull the plug over there, and hopefully they'll just go because we all know what elections are about, don't we?
Yeah,
we thought we used to have. Nah. And I heard somebody give certain people a hard time about California.
It is
new scum, right? But people don't vote for him. Nobody voted for Pelosi and Schmuck. I mean, and Waters.
Yeah, we're just a replica.
Adam Schiff.
Newsom is a replica Trudeau.
Shifty. They just stole it.
We're a replica of Canada. Yeah.
They flip it. I mean, nobody's actually choosing these idiots to destroy the beautiful.
No, these are all Klaus puppets. They all went to the Klaus school.
It's all the what's the name of that blimmin' machine? Stupid machine. The flipping machine.
Which one? There's so many.
The one, the big one. The
Vatican. That's the biggest one.
No, not the Vatican.
Let's not get on the voting though. They'll take the video down. We have fair, free elections all throughout the world.
Oh yeah,
Mr. YouTube.
Yes, we do. We do. Everywhere is fair and free and wonderful.
Yeah.
And we love.
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the name of the computer, though, right? For the.
Yeah. How could I not remember it?
I can't think of it either.
Come on, everybody. Who's in the chat? I can't see the chat. So.
Say it.
It has
Guys talking about
dominion
Aladdin?
over your mind.
Dominion. Yeah.
Dominion. It's in the Dominion. It has power.
Yeah, Dominion, yeah.
The Dominion. Yeah. I mean,
This is our last go around. That's it. Train has left the station.
Boom, boom.
Bye bye.
Paper chaser. Thank you, paper chaser.
Where can I get those sexy little bags? How come?
You got to get a CD.
I got it in England.
Oh, okay.
Or a
Oh.
snack.
You order one of his
When you go to the meetups, so just all of you know, you ask the question. When you go to the meetups and you meet the bag man, he gives you the special bag tokens in the bags.
Hang on, I paid for mine. What are you talking about?
You can order on the site. Yes.
A lot of those people. You get the bag.
But fly to the U.S. Yes, come to the U.S. and come to a meeting. Yeah.
I'm coming.
Meetups, and you
Is there one
spend the
next month?
time, and you connect with the community. You get a few little tokens along the way. That's why only a few of us have them in the community.
Is there in Florida?
Shout out
Gotta
to
get it.
Bagman because he's
Yeah, I
the
got
one
some on the site, but currently I got them sold out right now.
See, I bought mine in time. Yeah, I got mine.
I got.
Are you in Florida? Is anybody in Florida?
I'm in Florida. Yep.
I mean, I'm coming over for Christmas, so maybe we could do a meetup or something. Can we have a special Face Amy special meetup?
That was
So Fuma's not here tonight, but I've been he's
Two
actually in town
Floridians.
tonight. Might be hitting up Fuma or hanging out probably maybe tonight. He did the last Florida meetup, and all of us got together. Most channel here.
Well, I'm going to be there from the
We're
16th
in
to the
South
15th.
Florida.
So
16th to the 15th. Okay. Or say that again, Base Amy.
For a year.
December,
16th December to the 15th of Jan.
January.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic. We can figure something out.
I'm willing to fly down.
To be here, yeah.
Yes, we can.
Trying to be here in this time of year.
Fabulous.
Beautiful. I mean, I'm in a very fortunate area of Central Florida where we have the beach, and the climate is a little different than the northern Florida or the South Florida. So,
Wait, are you west or east?
I'm
Coast?
east. I'm right on the East Coast, so I'm in Central Florida, right on the East Coast. Yeah.
I'm going to the East Coast. North. I'm going to Palm Coast. Is it?
Oh yeah. Oh, you're gonna be near my buddy Fuma. Yeah, of course. So you're gonna be right there in that area. You're gonna be very close to me. So yeah, it should be a good meetup. There we
Oh,
go.
that'd be great.
I've got points. I got
Sounds
flight.
like we're
down.
gonna be
I'll
correlating,
come
Base
down.
Amy. I'll have to have you hit me up on Twitter. We'll have to connect through some of our people that we know.
Well, listen, I had my YouTube channel shut down, my Twitter account shut down because I'm a bit controversial, you know. And
I have a second
We're
back
talking about
on
Dominion.
Twitter right now. One of my other YouTube channels got shut down. I used to be Very Easy Hydroponics Alan for many years, 4 years in the community, and I had to switch over to Crypto Navigator because I got hacked on my YouTube and my Twitter. So yes.
oh no, I wasn't hacked. I was blacklisted by the dark side forces.
Yeah, right.
I
Maybe,
think
you know,
the
the worst thing
same
that happened to
thing.
me was during the 2020 is that when I was
Yes.
posting on Facebook, they wouldn't even stop me. They won't even let my videos load. They would stop my videos from loading. They wouldn't let me post, and then all of a sudden it was like, okay, you've been locked out of your account. You've been locked out of your account. I was like, man, I'm done with this. This is ridiculous.
That's what's crazy.
I
about
lost-
This is
Twitter.
wild. Yeah.
I lost
Listen,
two good
look,
friends
Right.
that I used to party with
Yeah,
on Facebook because of being on the Q movement.
I call it fake book.
Oh,
by
you're
the
a
way.
Q-tard? I didn't know you were a Q-tard.
Oh man, I'm the black sheep. I am the black sheep.
Baby.
That makes
What's
sense.
up, Apex?
Said that. Mm.
By the way, I actually also. Should I give you my CV for activism in this country? You know,
Yeah,
for the
sure.
cause.
Let's go.
I don't know why I'm holding my hand up. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I haven't been class. Anyway, just saying, I actually called an MP, member of parliament, a traitor. I was put on trial. And I was actually tried by the same judge or convicted by the same judge that did Julian Assange.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Damn.
And I was convicted and I was sent to prison for Christmas because I wouldn't take a plea deal. I wouldn't say I was guilty. And they sent me to an A category prison for Christmas because I stood up for, I refused to cow to them. And I said, no, I can say what I like. Free speech, baby. I'm going to prison. I'd rather go to prison than take a deal. Thank you.
Exactly.
For you, Base Amy. I
That's
still
hardcore.
respect that. You know,
Yeah.
you have to. It takes power within people to stand up for what they believe in, because you know what? The enemy will always take power if you
Mhm.
give it to him. You know, you stood up. So I shout out to you for doing that.
Thank you very
Bro,
much.
I don't
Takes
think
amazing courage to do
I don't
that.
think we understand the gravity of what she just said.
Oh yeah,
Was that,
that's
a,
right.
was that a social media post?
No, I actually told it to her at the House of Commons in the central lobby.
Yeah, but
Wow.
to an American, that's like
In and out.
blasphemy. Meaning
That is
meaning
blasphemy over
the
here.
fact that you went to court for that.
Yeah.
Americans be like, "Fuck you," and like yell it in the middle of the lobby, and we're not getting arrested, or maybe get
I
arrested. But
was very polite. I just called, well,
Jones.
it's on TV. It's actually the BBC uploaded it onto Twitter. I shouted because I saw she was on live, and I shouted. I said, "Anna Serber's a traitor." This was all during Brexit nonsense, where they were trying to, you know, just mess up their Brexit. So I yelled that she was a traitor, and she pretended like she was all scared. It's funny. I mean, I didn't even swear. I said,
Bro,
"You're a
that is
traitor." That's it.
communist. That is insane.
Oh yeah.
And look what happened. Brexit was the best thing that ever happened. Because if
Oh, I had fun.
if it wasn't for Brexit, everyone would have been gone down the hill like Germany is. Like Germany's going through it right now.
Yeah.
So
No,
I'm
we were
starting
really
to
good.
understand how based you are, Amy.
You see,
We love you, Amy.
Yeah, I like
Love
that.
I apologize
Already tied it in.
earlier for
And
all
you know
the
what, Amy?
cussing and
Like
things.
that's what
I'm
connects
sorry.
us. Like from like two nations across the pond. That's what connects us. Is fuck these communists. They can all fucking go to hell. Fuck all
you know what?
these.
Actually,
Fuck all
what's
these
that
people.
sound? Who's
Collective
flushing
will
the
win
toilet?
always. The collective will win
Yeah.
always. because
If we're
God
gonna stand up for
control.
freedom, it's gonna be our two nations that's gonna tell these
Who's
communists
flushing
to
the
go to hell.
toilet out there somewhere?
I
We've
know.
got hella noise going on.
Illinois.
I have
Stephanie?
like earlier just going.
I did get a lot of lovely Christmas cards, by the way, while I was in prison. It was fabulous. I had a very good time, and I kept a prison diary. It was good fun. The prison guards didn't know who the hell I was because every morning, about 5 o'clock in the morning, I'd get this shuffling sound of the papers, of the emails, and the Christmas cards that they had to deliver under my door, my cell door. And they're like, "Who the hell is that? What is she getting? Who is she? What's this? These cards."
Nice.
And I stuck them up all on my prison cell with toothpaste. We used toothpaste because we didn't have any blue tack. Anyway. hard times,
Basedamy.com, basedamy.com, go to basedamy.com, get your hat, buy your merch, do it.
Right. Oh, that's so kind of you. My shop's a little bit. It's not been working for a couple of years. My assistant sort of left me, so I don't know what the hell's going on with my shop. So this is one of my originals, my Based Amy. But anyway, yeah, look at that. It's true. I mean, this is what people don't understand. I'm in England, the birthplace of free speech. No, was it free speech? Parliament, mother of Parliament. That was it. The original Parliament. And I literally told her she was a traitor, which she's a parliamentarian. So of course she's a bloody traitor. Everybody uses that word all the time.
Yeah.
And you know what they likened me to? The judge who sent. I'm not kidding. It was the same judge, Emma Arbuthnot, lazy Emma Arbuthnot. She likened what I said, and plus I went to run as an MP against this woman, just so that I could actually speak to her because she kept running away from me. I thought, I'm going to run for Parliament. I was trying to take her seat. Anyway, that being said, the same judge that sent Julian Assange to prison, she likened what I said, and just calling her a traitor twice, I did it, to the murderer of Joe Cox, the MP. These people who are judges are absolutely off their rockers. They are mad, completely mad. And you can't believe it happened in England. People don't believe me, but it's true. I mean, it's all on the paper, it's all on record, and it really did happen. And it's just bizarre. It really is. So we'd like to be the 51st state, please. Can we get that message to Don, Mr. Don? We want to be the 51st state in this country because, the dark side swamp has taken us over.
It's about the time the monarch needs to go away. It's too old.
Oh, wait, definitely. Especially with what
It
happened.
needs to become a
Who is she?
constitutional republic. That's what it needs to happen.
She's
Yeah.
baseamy.com, motherfucker. That's who she is, Norseman. baseamy.com.
Motherfucker.
Get it
Come
right.
on, Norseman.
And RDC. Cha-ching. Listen, wait a minute. I was going to say something. What was I going to say? Yeah, it's the Faith Daily show, by the way. I've taken over. I've come and I've heisted your show. What was I going to say? I was going to say something really important, and I've forgotten.
So what do you say the deep state in your country, and now that we see more of a rebellistic approach now that we have Trump back in power, and I think the European Union, there's people in the European Union that are rebelling against the collaboration that has been suppressing your country for so many years. I think we see a rebellion coming. And can you elaborate on what you're seeing on this new agenda that's being pushed on not only our country but the Europe in general? Because it was really more of a collaboration of the deep state and the European Union collaborating together. And
Are you talking about the whole what their agenda was?
Yeah, yeah.
You know that the European Union is
Narrative
actually
is
called.
shift. What do you see that the narrative is shift? What do you see? I would say the better agenda or where it's
Well,
leading to.
The European Union was the Wirtschaftsgemeinschaft. It was the Fourth Reich. It really was the Fourth Reich. It was the Germans didn't lose the war.
Exactly.
They actually won, and they were trying to basically take us over through the bureaucracy. And that's what I mean. I could see, everybody could see that who was voted for Brexit. So what happened with us with Brexit is exactly what happened with the Donald Trump thing. It's the silent majority spoke out, but we need. I mean, I hate to say it. I mean, we do need Donald Trump in to cause the. We need him to do what he's going to do, which will reverberate, because it was Boris Johnson and others who assisted with Christopher Steele to do the whole dossier thing. I mean, they're up to it with their eyeballs. So there's like an underlying majority in Europe that wants freedom back. We all know that. The problem is that all of our countries are actually controlled by the dark side forces.
Not for long. Not for long is the
Exactly.
point. Look, we saw Argentina, we saw El Salvador, we saw
Ecuador.
Yeah, but real quick, I'm gonna hop in. What she said about the Fourth Reich in Europe, which is exactly right, and what came out of that was the Bank of International Settlements, which was the Fourth Reich. It was his henchman who actually wanted to become the Fourth Reich, so he stole all the money and created the Bank of International Settlements, and that today is what we have today is a banking system.
And they are all Nazis. Ha 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 ha.
All of them.
Allegedly.
Right.
They are
They're
actually
legit. All of them.
There's
are.
a Venezuelan. There's a Venezuelan.
They're the Nazis, you know. Do you remember?
You know?
Jawohl, mein Herr. Ich bin eine Berliner. I speak the German so that they don't arrest me.
Exactly. But that's exactly what it is. But people don't want to acknowledge that. But that's exactly what it is, right? And that's the agenda.
She did the old.
And Europe is the one that is leading the so-called 60 revolution. But that whole 60 revolution is the whole bioconvergence, whatever, right? But it's Europe that's the one who's leading it, and they're the ones who is leading the whole the BP spill, that the whole massive oil spill, which created the whole carbon credits, which created the whole green revolution and whatever, right? It's all them.
I'm telling you, it's all we've been jinxed. We've been told a big fat lie from the Second World War. The Germans lost. Oh no, they didn't.
They didn't.
No, they didn't
right?
at all. It's like, come on, it was amazing. It's like they do a sort of sleight of mind.
It was a
they
sleight of
make
hand.
out.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's sleight of mind.
Paperclip, bro. Burger
because-
Ron.
Yeah.
Well, so the banking Nazis, the ones that wanted to go away, went to Europe, and then the other Nazis became America through the CIA and the OSS, and that's what that became, and that's what with the NASA and all that, and then they faked the whole thing with the whole, that's what they're coming out. That's realizing that the whole moon landing, all that was all bullshit because it was all funding. It was all
that's right.
Right in the thick of it, unfortunately.
Yeah,
honestly,
at the end of the day, that's what it's really about. So if anything needs to go away, it's the Federal Reserve.
More than that.
The Federal Reserve needs to fuck off like 100.
I do believe that we are the Great Awakening has, and this is what's so refreshing for me, has been listening to you every week talking to each other, because I knew you were red-pilled. You were all switched on to the reality, the truth of the Matrix, and I found myself, stepping. We have to step back into the Matrix to deal with these numpties, and then, but mentally, I've stepped out, and I find it. I'm afraid I'm very sad because all of my illusions have been completely shattered, and it's nice to know what's going on, but you feel quite alone with
you do.
People around you.
Because everyone's so delusional, they don't want to accept reality, and if you talk about it as blasphemy, they're like, "Oh, you're
exactly
right." Because it goes against their college, uni mindset, right? But that's all. They're just being indoctrinated by whatever order that they're trying to push.
Think about the level that you're at this understanding. We're at higher level of consciousness than 90% of the people around us. That's why we're saying zombies and all the related terms. We are just kind of going to be the pillars at this point in time, and just know that you're You're going to be the pillar, and the collective as a whole is going to make you a better pillar, because we're going to learn from each other, and we have been for so many years. You know, each one of us has grown. If you really look and you self-reflect on yourself, we've grown as a community. We've grown as a person individually. You know, we've learned.
Amen.
We've adapted the things that base Amy or Nerdy. Thank you, Nerdy dude. Thank you for being all the deep diver, or the tapped in collective, and Apex. You know, thank you, brother. And Buster, the cool, calm collective person that connects a lot of people together. Thank you for that.
We can go really deep, but we'll probably, like, the channel will probably get shut down, because at the end of the day, it leads to one group of people with one motivation. But we got too many strikes on this channel, and I don't want to close this channel to go down, so it can't go too far. But
actually,
it's all related.
But if you play the music in the background, doesn't that trick the algorithms?
No.
Because that's how I thought that Salty Cracker got round it. Because how the hell does Salty Cracker not? How has he never been shut down?
AI is literally recording our voice on every single person on every single stream.
Like,
even
people want to think that, like, Russia and China and Europe and all this stuff is separate, but it's really not. None of it is actually separate. It's all one thing, and it's actually, you know,
13 families, isn't it?
And all that, but
13 families. Yeah.
Egyptian. I mean, I couldn't believe how far back it went. Here I'm thinking it's about 100 years. It's actually more like 100,000 years.
That's not
but at the end of the day, it's all Baal worship, right? If they all
Baal, yeah, the Baal, the worship of Baal. Listen, let me just say, by the way, I'm going to do a quick announcement, and just keep it under your hat. But when I'm super duper uber, when the XRP goes, I'm going to have a place called Birdshire Island, and it's only going to be for XRP holders. It's going to be exclusive island. I'm not buying Epstein's piece of crap, and I'm not buying whoever else gets arrested. I'm not buying any of their islands. I'm going to have a fresh one. It's called Birdshire Island because it sort of will put off the normies, because they'll think, oh, that sounds horrible, but it's going to be a paradise, and it's only going to be you have to have an XRP, a Zaman wallet to get access to it. All right, so just bear in mind that you'll be able to come and stay for a lovely time. Bobby's coming. You're there. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. I've hijacked. I think I'll have to give you back the floor. So because I've completely taken you off everything. So thank you so much for having me.
Amy, stay.
Yes.
No, stay, Amy, stay.
You're
Don't
fine.
worry.
Everybody
No, you're
hijacks
fine,
everybody
Amy.
here.
Stay.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
so I just want to interject real quick. That's what we do. We just interject each other constantly for 3 hours. So Jeffrey Dahmer's Ford fucking Ranger. If you didn't know, look up Psalms 19:1. Werner von Braun put it on his gravestone, or at least whoever buried Werner von Braun. And it reads, "The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork." So at the end of the day, explain that.
It's all his.
You know what I mean, I don't give a fuck if you think the world's a globe or whatever. It could be flat or a globe, but there is definitely a motherfucking firmament. And that's what sets me off. So if you believe that, then how can you believe anything NASA, anything Elon Musk, any fucking rocket going to Mars? How can you believe? Why would they put that on his grave? Why would he put that on his gravestone? Or otherwise, it's a lie and it's just to mock the public.
Because all that stuff has to do with their Baal worship and trying to bring in Nimrod, and that's why they went into Iran and all that stuff, because of all that. Bro, this stuff goes deep, bro. They're trying to summon demons.
They
bro. They're
even
literally
mock
trying to
it.
summon demons.
They mock it in Indiana Jones.
CERN.
Remember the most recent Indiana Jones about finding religious relics in the spear of whoever the fuck is supposedly the spearhead.
The
that
Hillary
pierced
servers in the
Jesus on the
document
cross.
says it all. They're
That's
literally
real.
worshipers, bro.
They literally
it's all
find
real.
that.
And
Yeah,
all of it is real. People think it's hypothetical. People think that the Bible itself is like some mythical story. No, it's real stuff. It's real. There's really demons, and there's really angels, and there's really a battle going on. And you're really supposed to pick a side, and you really do have a king that you serve.
Hillary
real
looking for Gilgamesh's grave, right?
Yeah.
You're right.
They recovered.
That's all real.
They recovered that skull.
Why we're in Iraq.
Listen,
Bro,
Mars.
Mount Herman has a UN base at the top of it, bro. Like, explain that. It's
What
like
does?
Cheyenne Mount Herman
Oh yes.
with like where the 10 Commandments were fucking Am I?
It's
It's
all
not
real, man.
Sinai,
Mr.
is it? Is
Epsilon.
it Ermin or Sinai?
I'm gonna smack you upside the head, Berserker. I'm here
Mountain
now.
where fucking Moses got
About
the
United
shit.
States. Let's talk
The
about
mountain where
United States.
Moses got the shit has like a Cheyenne Mountain level security UN base on top of it.
Can I smack him up against the head base aim?
Smack him, bro.
Bro,
Smack
the,
it for you.
the BIS
Oh my
building
God.
The
is
United
literally
States
the bell
has
tower.
been holding back some really highly intelligent, old school technology right here in the United States in our Grand Canyon that is the most highly secretive area of the United States that nobody can actually go into. Okay. That has been held back from mankind for so long. It's about ready to come out.
Antarctica, isn't it?
Here,
Antarctica.
No. Forget it. I didn't say
Wait, here.
Antarctica. I said the
No, no.
Grand Canyon.
Well,
Can I tell you? No, no. But can I tell you what Mars is? I've got a. If you don't know.
Hold on, let me smack somebody real quick. Jeremy Johnson, shut the fuck up. Oh shit, don't go God or religious. That's all bullshit. Shut the fuck
Oh my
up.
gosh.
We can talk about whatever we want, bro. And you can too. Click the link below.
Yeah.
There you go.
It
Tell us
doesn't
about
matter what you
Mars,
think, it's
Amy.
still real.
Tell us about
Mars.
you know.
Are you ready for this? You ready for this?
Yeah, go.
It stands for Military Auxiliary Radio System, MARS. It is actually. I can't do the screen share, can I?
Yeah, you
I
can.
can show you.
Yeah,
Can I just show you this?
Yeah,
You can
press
do
present, press present, and then
Oh, present. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
Share
about
screen.
Jeremy Johnson. That's fine if you believe how you believe. I'm just
Present and then
smacking you
share
down.
screen.
I'm smacking you down because you're trying to censor us based on your feelings and emotions.
That's not it. Hang on.
I'm smacking the censorship down.
You might
That's
have
what
to
I'm doing.
approve it in your
can't-
browser, and you might have to.
Oh, hold on.
We can't,
Hold on.
bash your
back on.
intelligence either.
Honestly,
just to
guys,
point out
it's
to
just
you.
amazing.
It's not. It goes
You don't
further
have
back.
the
It's not.
intelligence.
It's not Egypt. It's Iran. That's how people get messed up. It's not Egypt. It's Iran. It goes way back. It goes further back. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not Egyptians. It's further back. they're fire
Iran
worshippers.
and Iraq, we invaded them, and we're over in the Middle East for a reason. You know, this is all biblical.
Bye,
There's
Jamie. See you
areas that country right now that referring to what we're kind of alluding to right now that are off topic. They're not even Gilgamesh. Thank you.
That's the one they found, and that was part of the Hillary. That was part of what they found in the document of the Hillary servers. Was she was actually so what happened is that we went in and invaded Iran and Syria and did all that stuff, and then we had a court order that they told us that we had to return everything, and that was all part of all the documents of Hillary stuff. And part of the stuff that we had to return was Gilgamesh's body.
We have the Iraqi dinar being reset right now.
That's real deal Holyfield stuff. Like, that's
when
like
I hear
documents.
Elon Musk. Sorry, go ahead, Navigator.
No, Nerdy, come on, tie it together. We have the Iraqi dinar getting ready to be revalued, and a lot of people that own that currency, in my opinion, will be very highly.
Well, we don't know about any of that stuff. What we do know is that whatever is taking place, or whatever is happening, is that like. This is what I came to realize. Even if Trump is Zion Don, okay, but at the same time there is something else that is happening that for some reason that this is the path exactly is the good path or whatever, but it's better than whatever path the other one whatever was going to be, right? Like that to me is what's really going on. In that prospect, sure, I'm all Trump. Let's go, right? Because if, for example, if we had to if everyone had to look like a ghost, I would not want to live in a society where everyone looks like a ghost, right? I'd rather live in a society where I can dress where I want and I can be where I want and I can say what I want, right? So in that aspect, if Trump is the symbol for that, then so be it. But at the same time, there is some evil, really dark, evil stuff that's going on the other side that is being battled, that is being fought against, and that's something that we do have to acknowledge. And from that prospect, I am glad I am all Trump. That's the reason why I voted for his ass, right? Twice,
Bro. When I hear Elon Musk say, Mars, we're gonna live on Mars, I also hear him in his voice say, "Doze to the moon."
It is actually a code. Yes.
Yeah.
It's
It's
the
already
code. It's I can't seem to share it. It's not sharing, but it says I did try to put the document. It says
We
I'm
have
sharing.
to activate it. So if you
Someone
try to
asked me
share,
about- someone
we have
asked
to
me about
activate your
Junior
screen.
earlier.
Here you go.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
I think it's
Yeah.
Junior, bro. I think it's Junior Dan. I really do.
It's
because of license plate.
DODD 4650.02 military auxiliary radio system. That's what Mars is. So they're
Oh, wow.
completely. It says in
Read
accordance with-
the abstract, Amy. What is that?
It
You wanna
says
read it?
Is there a
Yeah.
PDF or something?
It says purpose, in accordance with the authority in DoD Directive 5144.02, this issuance establishes policy, assigns responsibilities, and provides procedures for the Military Auxiliary Radio System, MARS, establishes MARS organization, membership, and functions. So it's a directive. It's to get everybody connected.
Ooh, I wonder if
So
that connects into the other stuff, to the
Probably
2020 stuff.
Is it connect with POP, and integrated payments offline?
I wonder if that connects into the 6G stuff.
I think it's probably with Starlink and all that.
Yeah,
connect-
Correct. All
Right?
that's what I'm saying. POP.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
POP was the
Yeah.
POP was the offline transactions that they were showing us with the vending machine thing. Offline transactions, come online and settling, like even 30 days later. Technically, you could really do that if you really want to fractionalize everything out in micropayments. But really, that could be the 6G, like you're referring to, that's coming online next.
You know what I think? Okay, check this out. Okay, I want to go on a.
Run it,
I'll
bro.
put the link to that in the chat so we can stop share if you want. I put the
I'm
link
gonna
to
go
that.
on.
in-
Okay, check this out. I'm gonna go on a positive route here because this is what I think. What I think is happening from my understanding here. What if? Okay, because we're all vibrations here. Because we always talking about that stuff, right? What if what was going to be used to eliminate us is going to be used to enlighten us?
Oh,
You ever
I
think
like
about
it.
that aspect? That they can use Starlink itself. The thing that they're going to use to eliminate us is the same that they're going to use to just speed up the evolution process of the
Now you're
enlightenment process.
now you're talking nerdy, motherfucker.
You know what I'm
Where's
saying?
that been?
You know what I'm saying?
We
Like
can make it happen, nerdy.
that could be a thing.
See, I think that
That's what
with
I'm saying.
everything,
Like everyone goes off of.
I'm gonna say-
God knows the plan. Come on, man. It's not.
I
gonna
think that
work.
everything
We're
we know
waking
that everything that's created has a good purpose and a bad purpose that you
Yeah.
can do with it. And I think that
at the end of the day.
the dark side
Mhm.
has telegraphed, has told everybody what their plans are and what they want to do. You'll own nothing and be happy. And the good people who didn't have to tell people their plans have been working to figure out a way to completely undermine it and just use it against them. And I do believe, I've been very frustrated the late 8 years with what we've been seeing, but I accept now with what's happening and what is happening in real time and very rapidly is that there really was, the plan is true, the nothing can stop what's coming. Q was actually a whole load of intel for not me, but people who could interpret it, because it was all just sort of cryptic. But it was done for us, and the internet, of course, could be used to control us, but it also gave us access to all of these documents that we never would see, ever. And so the dark side, with all the censorship and everything else, they were desperately trying to do like whack-a-mole with all of us who were trying to get the news out there. Hello! But what they didn't realize is that we pop up over in DLive or Rumble or Foxhole. People would keep on they just couldn't keep us down. And so I think that it's a bit like the Wicked Witch in the Wizard of Oz, where she's melting. The dark side is melting. Donald Trump and the white hats, let's say, they are, and around the world. It's the Great Awakening is a thing. It's true. I really believe it now. And now with the crypto and all that I'm seeing with it all going into place, where it's decentralized, but I would say that the 1% with they probably thought that they were going to be able to control it all. But they heard central bank digital currencies and programmable, and I'm sure they convinced themselves that in fact, they could use that and then they could control us. They didn't get the whole tech, and so they didn't realize that in actual fact it's going to decentralize You know, they didn't hear that. It was like la 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 la, a bit like the lefties. Trump won. You know, la la, don't hear you, not listening. And
Just like
yeah,
Jeremy that commented in the thing. I don't mean to take your thing, base, Amy, but
No,
you know,
no.
Jeremy commented there. You know, God does win, and He has won. He gave us hope again. He gave us Trump. He gave us an economy that could flourish again. He gave us an America that could be great again, and a world that could be great again, and believe in God again. Because you know
Yes.
what? It took
lot of it-
him. It took Elon. Elon freaking went to the Amish community and got them, the Amish people that don't believe in power or anything, to get on a freaking bus and go down and freaking vote. A guy that doesn't even believe in God. Okay,
1,000 years
gonna
of peace.
tell
You know what I think is
Heaven
going to
on earth.
happen?
1,000 years of peace
I
is
think
definitely
the,
coming, and it takes amazing people like us and Elon and everybody on this panel here that believes in faith and has believed in this community for this many years. That's why we're all going to be
All right, check this
successful
out.
and win.
I think what's going to happen is the political movement of Make America Great Again. I think that's going to start echoing out where Canada's going to be like, Make Canada Great Again. UK, you know, Make Britain Great Again, so on and so forth. And I believe that political movement itself is like an echo of like government reform and financial reform, and is trying to create that level playing field where, you know, you can start implementing these things, but but it's like the movement behind it is what drives everything itself. You know, that makes sense to me.
I'm gonna read this real quick.
Go for it.
United Nations base on Mount Hermon, the 33 parallel, the Nephilim portal. United Nations has strategically placed their biggest and most important base at the very top of Mount Hermon, the highest point, exactly where the fallen angels landed. Its summit straddles the border between Syria and Lebanon. It's the highest point in Syria. On the top of there is Hermon Hotel, in the buffer zone between Syria and Israel occupied territory, the highest permanently manned UN position in the world. Hermon means forbidden place. A 4th century translator of the Latin Vulgate, Jerome, interpreted Hermon as anathema. Mount Hermon was the port of entry for a group of evil angels who corrupted the human race in the days of Noah. Paris Zero Meridian, Mount Hermon, and the ancient territory of Dan is located at the 33-degree east of the Paris Zero Meridian longitude and 33 degrees north of the equator. Mount Hermon UN facility. The book of Enoch speaks of a group of fallen angels who rebelled against God and came down to the earth and shared such ancient knowledge with the human race. According to the book of Enoch, these fallen angels were to be once again released after 70 generations. 200 fallen angels descended from the heavenly realm onto the summit of Mount Hermon, and they were so smited by the beauty of human women that they took the form of a human and had sex with them. Because of this sin, a race of half angelic, half human species sprang up. Genesis 6:4.
That's right.
In the land. A race is known as the Nephilim giants. Anyways, this is from Enoch 10:12. Quote, find them, falling angels, fast.
Kevin Gates even spoke on that, bro.
For
Kevin
70
Gates
generations in the
This is
valleys
true,
of the
bro.
earth until the day of their judgment and their consummation, till the judgment that is forever and ever is consummated. So, in other words, long story short, what I'm trying to illustrate,
balance is going to go for every dollar you put in there, dude.
And you know what they proved? They proved that the Canaanite, where the Canaanites lived,
We're in the bull run
everything that they
right
had,
now.
all the Canaanite village. They proved that archaeologically that is proved that is true. That they actually
at the
have
very minimum,
it's
it's about
a Canaanite village, bro.
Yeah,
all that shit is real.
At the very minimum, it's about knowing that what you know. Just connect the dots. Really simply, there's like 2-3 dots. UN, United Nations, is fucking deep state.
Yeah,
they have their biggest permanently manned base is at the top of where the fucking Nephilim came, or the fallen angel came.
Yeah,
like that's retarded. Why would you put a fucking military base at the very tippy top, highest point of Syria? Why the fuck? We don't have military bases at the top of Everest.
100 RDC. 100 RDC. I'm going to be rich by the end of the year.
Sorry, you guys heard.
Oh shit!
I heard tell my family member to dollar cost average.
Every ding.
Rich as glitch.
Sorry about
glitch. Yeah. But it's about
No, but seriously,
exercising
though,
the
like,
questions. It's about the
yeah.
critical thinking questions. Is it
Hey, can
all
I-
a fucking
Okay,
clown
so,
show? Is it a
Zerk, here's my
cartoon
thing.
kids book, or is it
I
actually real?
apologize.
My
There's a-
question is the third temple. That's my
Ooh.
biggest thing. Is that good or bad?
Well, we'll find out. But listen, I forgot that we're on YouTube because I haven't been on YouTube for years. So it's like
We were on YouTube till all you motherfuckers started talking.
Yeah,
We out of here now.
No, I forgot because I've seen the chat said, "Oh, I can't say the same for the after show." What about if Elon bought YouTube? Please, could you buy YouTube so I can get my bloody channel back? That'd be fabulous.
Yes.
Imagine.
No, but he wouldn't because he didn't let all the
That was
anons
Ellie.
back
Ellie,
onto
come on,
X.
Ellie.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't get my X back. I didn't get
Yeah.
my Twitter back. No,
He
I had to.
literally promised everybody that he would put the
I know.
anons back, and then like I would say at least a third of the true real anons
Yeah,
back in the
true.
4chan days, they're not on X. He
Hey,
didn't
listen,
put
I
X
have
in.
got a Twitter account. I have got one. It's called Amy Awakened One. That's my Amy
Yeah,
Awakened
just
one.
put it in the chat. We'll add you.
Follow everybody. Yeah, everybody follow
Thank
her.
you. Oh, that'd be great because I'm a bit, thin on the ground here. 'Cause
Yeah. I
did
don't
have
want
10,000
Musk to buy
followers.
YouTube. I want YouTube to fucking burn to the ground and stop this psychotic fucking economy.
Just be on
where
X.
YouTubers are selling their souls just to live because they're it's crazy.
Every time the bell goes off, Amy gets 100 X RDC.
You know what I
just
think?
said it.
You know what I
It was
think?
my
Honestly,
fault,
I think
Face
at the end of the
Amy.
day, honestly, at the end of the day,
I'm
we're
sorry,
all gonna
my
face
fault.
a moment in time where we're actually gonna have to go to war with some demons, bro. Because the stuff that's going on right now on the planet, I believe that whatever is being summoned or whatever is going down, I believe we're gonna have to.
We're going to
already
do
been at war.
We got to
We've
get
been
rid
at
of
war.
CERN. CERN has to go. CERN.
There's all kind of different
Everybody
entities,
is going through the great transformation. Every individual on this planet is going through the great confirmation. What's inside of you? What are your core beliefs? What are your core thoughts and processes every day? We're all going through that. This is the great transformation. We are going to go in 1,000 years of millennial reign. This is it.
What's that? Is that good or bad?
Hey, we've
That
been
doesn't
at
sound
war.
good.
They've been had us in this petri dish.
I agree.
We have been in a session.
Mankind.
It's about keeping humanity from knowing how special
mankind's
they are.
reign
I
is
think the big
over.
thing is about being aware, right? Because if you're not aware about
Yes.
what's really going on, then you're just a dummy. Just
How
playing
And listen,
powerful
are
we
we going to
really
have
are.
10 days of darkness? Because I've got a whole load of camping stuff. I've prepped. I've got soup cans. I've got
It's coming.
candles. I've got
It's coming.
everything.
Ellie says it's 3 days of darkness. It's title 2.
I like that.
3
Title two.
days. I've got like a month's worth. What's going on?
Yeah,
I've
you
got- give me my money
But it
back.
has to
I'll help
happen
you eat your
because
chili.
entity data
We'll eat
predicted
a
it
bunch
already.
of chili. Yeah.
Actually, hopefully I'll be in the States when that happens. And by the way, for the record, everybody, before you get too excited, I'm actually dual. I've got British and American citizenship, so I'm fine.
Oh, nice.
I've got the best of both worlds. So
Well, what I say is this: is that on that side of the pond, it's
Yeah,
that's
it
something gonna
stinks.
start pretty soon because it's already brewing up, and whenever that starts, is gonna be the catalyst to everything else of the banking stuff. Because
What?
at the end of the day, it's the interest of the payments, and the interest payments on our debt is going to collapse everything else. And I believe that's when the time that all of the food and everything that you have is gonna work out in your favor, because I believe that's when that moment of darkness happens, and that's because of the system itself.
flipping the switch, right? With
Yeah, because
the old system.
If you pay attention to Pooty Poo is over there. He's
Pooty
like-
Poo. I
Yeah,
like
he's
Pooty
like,
Poo.
what's going on over here? Why are you attacking me? But the weapon that he displayed was crazy. Like that was
Who's
next
did?
level stuff, right? So I
Yeah.
believe that if we're gonna enter WWE3, then if that's the case, then that would be the catalyst for all this, because they can say, cash is no longer good because X, Y, and Z. This is safer because of X, Y, and Z. You use this in the matter of national security, and I believe that's going to be the main thing that's going to push everything. And it's happening.
Nerdy.
Nice.
The IQ test was done during COVID. They don't have to scare
Yeah.
people. They'll tell
But
people what to do, and
bro,
people will do it.
People are over
kill
here
a
in
sheep.
California. They already called it. We're under one already, and people are still wearing it over here. So it's not. You'll be surprised, bro. You'll be
There's no need to scare anyone. Over the weekend, shut down everything. Monday, download a wallet and go spend your stimulus digital money. And people will be going, free money. Yep. See you later. It's all over. No
A
more
lot of
cash.
people haven't been we've been under for about like 2 months now, but like not a lot of people are really paying attention. But I know the Northern Hemisphere, they're talking about it already. And JT over there, he's like a dumbass, and so is over here. So they're already doing everything over here. And then on the East Coast, that's already being implemented. So I'm just saying it's coming again, and whenever it does come again, that'll be the tipping point for everything to be, RV'd.
Are you talking stimmies?
I'm talking everything, because Elon said high value, and I don't think it's going to be negative. I think it's going to be positive. And if it's going to be like that, then it's going to be high value, right? So high value is Social Security goes up, right? So sort of all the older people are good. Veterans are all checked out. They're all good. Anyone who wants to work will work. Anyone who doesn't really have to, because they'll have to. America will be on the branch of like being innovative, right? So like we'll have the opportunity of creating and being the leader of businesses that's going to lead the AI revolution, because there's going to be so many small businesses that are going to just be doing their own thing. So I don't think it's going to be a negative thing. It's going to be completely 100% positive, but I believe tariffs and all that stuff play into it, where other countries are going to be hurt from it. We're not. And
You said bullet point, made me think of Herbert.
Yeah.
Hello, Birdie.
I think that if the government implements blockchain, they're going to save a ton of money on fees, and just being able to save money on every aspect of retail, wholesale, government, and at large is going to save everybody. And the inclusion rate at large, everybody's going to save money on everything they do. So pretty much it's an increase in revenue for every single person on the planet that actually can incorporate the blockchain, and then the guy in Indonesia, in the middle of Indonesia somewhere that doesn't have a bank, doesn't have any way to
Alan, you're
be able
talking
to
about
buy a new boat.
tokenization. Remember,
Yeah, dude,
you can talk about tokenization. Well, that's exactly what tether in the corn is, right? And I think that's what you're saying about the whole tokenizing of debt. You always bring that up on the show, and I agree with you on that, because I think if you look at what Trump is talking about, he said he's going to pay off the debt with the corn. Remember that? He keeps saying that, and I believe that's gonna. I believe that's gonna.
And
come to
other
fruition.
assets, he said. And
yeah.
Other assets.
So I think it's gonna come to that point where it's like that'll get leveled out, and at that point, that's where RL comes in, because both of those financial vehicles did whatever they're meant to do, right?
What's RL?
And then the Ripple stable coin.
That realness.
Realness, a real treasury.
That real.
That real liquidity.
The ladies are driving the bus, bro.
Ran
The
that
crypto
right
queens.
For the longest time, I didn't know what bloody ZERPs was. I thought, what's ZERPs? Which one's that? What's
XRP.
ZERPs?
If you say XRP together, it's ZERPs.
ZERPS. What is that? I haven't heard of that project.
Ellie's a queen.
Hey guys,
Are you
real
a crypto
quick.
queen,
How you
Ellie?
doing?
Nina on deck. What's up, Nina?
Hey guys.
Hi, Nina.
First of all, hi Island. Hi Amy.
All the crypto ladies.
Hi, Herbie.
I wanted to I saw World Be Free in the chat, and I wanted to say, hey, World Be Free. That was me trying to get on Kita's show as Kiss. I'm like, I'm waving my little hand, and I don't know how to work I didn't know how to work the spaces, so I was waving my little hand. They're like, there's somebody that wants to get on the mic, and I'm like, I was trying to let you know that I was there, but so I came on to say that because I saw you in the chat. So I'm Kiss. I was trying to wave like she's not hearing me. She's not letting me on. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Hop
hi
on,
everyone.
Yeah.
Hello.
We're about to wrap this up. 3 hours, 12 minutes. What do y'all want to
Please
do?
follow me on X, by the way. I'll put my link in there. That'd be wonderful to have a few more party animals in my X.
Go follow Amy.
Yeah, 100%.
Amy Awaken One. Go
Is that
follow
you
her
like that
now.
name?
I'm gonna follow you, Amy.
Thank you so much.
I need my follows.
I've been in the dark for so long. I've been off other sidelines. I've been shoved into the darkness because of my banning from every possible platform. But I still keep on keeping on. Never give up. Never give in. Never surrender. Right? Thank you so much, everybody.
When we write, when we write like a deep state book about the like from an Anon's perspective, you're gonna narrate the audiobook.
Oh, I'd love to. I used to do that actually myself. I used to, because I do live streams. I stream, in case you hadn't noticed, basedavy.com. And I used to do reading books as a, just a little session. Just like I did Hillary Clinton's, the Hillary Clinton one. Yes, that's me. That's my BPM NFT #1, baby.
Uncle Buster's following you, Base Amy.
Oh, yay. Thank you so much. Oh, thank
Oh.
you. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
no, I
3
do-
hours.
Connect.
I'll let you go. I've got to shut up. I'm hopeless. I take over. But
No,
I
I was
do
about to
do-
say we're 3 hours 14 minutes.
Beer time.
Welcome to beer time.
Can I put my D Live channel in here as well? Because I do.
Put whatever you
D
want
Live.
in there. It's
Oh,
all
I'm
good.
following
so-
you now also.
You are so kind. I do broadcast on Mondays, Wednesday, Friday evenings. My own little thing to talk about all things fabulous that we talk about. So I'll be, and I obviously listen to you guys every week. So let me put my D Live link in there. Thank you guys. It's been wonderful. I really have enjoyed being with you, and I feel much richer now with my RDC coins. We're going to be well. We're going to do well on Berkshire Island, my little
We're
Herbert.
about to get into XRP X rated backstage. Join us.
Wow. What?
After hours.
No.
Yeah, hey, I purposely turned up the music,
He's
bro.
gone. You scared that.
That's why I wanted to hop on and get a space.
Oh, Nina, you came ready.
Oh,
in
I
time.
just found out about something. What
Reserve
is
your
this?
space now.
Where do I go? Where do I
You ready?
sign up?
Hell funny.
We're gonna have a
I'm
pazless
ready.
party.
Yeah, baby. Let's go.
Uh,
Where am I going?
I am now following you, Amy.
Oh,
now
thank
I
you.
am.
I have to do the base Davy out thing, so I'm going to do that because I don't know when you're going to be cutting me off.
We're not cutting anybody off. That's the whole glory of this show. You're welcome every time, every week, every time you want to join. You click the link that's in the chat every time. Everybody's welcome.
You have to
Yeah,
stay
you're
on.
at the table
Stay
right
on.
now. You're
After the
running
show,
it.
just stay on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Stay
we
on,
talk
man.
afterwards, so you don't have to get off. You just stay on, and we'll just go.
Cool.
Zerk put you at the head of the train. You're running the show.
The ladies are running it, bro. We got Nina and Steph on deck.
Oh, yeah, the ladies were here,
Yeah,
ladies.
word. Hey, ladies.
Yeah.
Ew.
Ba, 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 da, da, da.
Wait a minute. No, you don't want that from me, darling. Well,
All right, so say some cool shit so we can get the fuck out of here and eat lunch.
Cool shit.
my bell.
XRP.
Thank you, RDC.
Cool shit.
We probably had 200 people pretty much all stream. Good thing you saw the stream today because it won't be here tomorrow.
Aw.
We went so deep they cut videos from us. They delete.
Download
videos.
it.
No.
Oh,
I
hello.
love you, Mr. YouTube.
Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, guys.
Dominions
Wait,
voting
chat.
machines are accurate, the most accurate voting machines ever existed.
For
Thank
the
you
AI
so much.
record.
Everything's
Good
down
chat.
the middle. It's fair. It's how it is.
Yeah, you are right.
Right.
We are wrong.
Let's go to the moon. This
Hey,
one
listen.
is Magic Carpets by XRP Bags. We love you guys. We'll catch you on Tuesday night. We do XRP Boardroom every Tuesday night, Pacific Standard Time at 5:55 p.m. Amy, thanks for coming on. All you ladies coming on.
Shout out, Amy.
Especially Ellie. He's the best.
He's the best lady out of
Lady.
all of them.
Shirtless wonder.
Keep
Ellie.
it funky. Keep your head on a swivel. We're just getting started. Don't sell. Later, guys.
Later, glitches.
You can tell that we emanate immediately. Suddenly they all selling carpet, selling memes. Before it was all talking utility. Pumping dumps, selling you frozen dreams. But if you smart, you end up pulling out liquidity. Like my man, lower level so skillfully. But don't get caught in the trap before you get the cheese. 99% die, XRP keep flying. Utility on my mind, no more time, don't get left behind. Taking meme gains into the one, then get off the ride. Roller coaster get really high, then they ride me blind. Rug pull, and it's all gone in the blink of an eye. Cause they know what's coming and they want all your zerbs. They want you back with the sheep, back with the herb. But I am not a zombie and I am not from Earth. But we gon' get you straight, then we flying out of her. Jumping
riding Trump again. No more Biden, bump it to the moon, we flying. You was crying, we was buying. Now you see it, no denying. Crypto diamonds, all the signs. Cryptic knowledge in my mind. Unlock all my DNA, now I'm on my body flying. Trump, it'll wake you up and help you get the download. You was part of the life before, but now you done for down below. Wake up from the clown show, it's the mothership, it's time to go. You can tell that we imminent immediately. Suddenly they are selling carpet, selling memes. Before it was all talking utility. Pumping dumps, selling you frozen dreams. But if you smart, you in there pulling out liquidity. Like my man, lower level so skillfully. But don't get caught in the trap before you get the cheese. 99% die, XRP keep flying. Pulling up in black limousines, pulling up and get them bags and then we leave. Sucking out every drop of the liquidity. 98% gone, die and go away. 5 and 9 a mental bridge to make you sell and go away. Before we hit them real digits like 589K. XRP running up, liquidity flowing in waves. XRP plumbing, get you right the best in the game. Triple moonshot, they played the Joker, had the king and ace. Royal flush on them bags, knew we about to run the game. Trump pump coming, nothing never about to be the same. And we holding them accountable for what they do and say. It's either blockchain, beast system, or we freeing slaves. GMO program, poison, yeah, they had you play. Come out of her, my child, run and stay far away. These bags will get you free, just learn the code and how to play the game. Jump off the magic carpets, ride the real express train. You can tell that we imminent immediately. Suddenly they all selling carpet, selling memes. Before they was all talking utility. Pumping dumps, selling you frozen dreams.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.